have an order back at home for these six people that I met. I met the spouses rather, and I have one. It's blue sweatshirt. It says God made some of the strongest women and named them veterans. So they switched up the wording and they put like their names in the place, and they want me to do that for them. I do not want to use vinyl. Oh no! So I found this quick way. I'm gonna see how it does on with the Cricut to do it as screen print because it's just one color. Oh, I think like I'm gonna do it that way. Yeah. Have you seen that method, Shannon?
Oh, screen print?
Screen print with the Cricut when it's just one color.
Why would you screen print with a Cricut?
You can print out the design that you want.
Ooh, I got some tips for you. Yeah.
Oh,
how many shirts are you doing? How many shirts are you doing?
Just six.
So if it's six, I wouldn't do plasters off. No. If it's six, I would do DTF.
Okay. Yeah.
I would definitely do DTF. If it were 20, maybe, yeah, if it were 20 or more, and I tell people my minimum for doing screen print is like 30 shirts, but really I'll do 24 because you can typically go get your setup for the screen printing plus those prints, and then what you do is you get more prints than what you need. And more than likely, if it's something like, if it's just like a cruise and it's going to be done with at that time, then that's not worth it. But if it's, let's say it's for a church or organization or senior shirt, something like that, and you know they're going to come back to you for more shirts, you have those extra prints ready on the side waiting. And then what you do is, after they order from you initially, and I'll give you the breakdown on this. So an inexpensive shirt would be around about maybe $2.50 to $3. The prints would cost you about $40 for 100 prints. So that's 40 cents per print, as long as it's single color. So for $3, you can have a screen printed shirt. So what I would do is I would budget to make sure, okay, if they're at least ordering 30 shirts, they're paying me $10 per shirt at 30 shirts. I might even go a little bit higher than that, depending on what their turnaround they need. So $10 per shirt, $300 is going to cover the prints. It's definitely going to cover the shirts. And then what I would do, I have now 70 extra prints, right? So I would take those 70 prints, and after they got their initial order, I would say, hey, we're running a special for our small businesses and churches and organizations like schools. And I would say, we're doing $8 t-shirts at a minimum of 30 shirts. So now they're just replacing that same order with prints that you already have ready to go. And then you don't even have to take the price down. You could just say like, hey, we're doing $10 shirts, but we can have them to you in 2 days. So don't take the price down, but decrease the timeline. And what'll happen is all the people who missed out on the first shirts will be ready to buy because they saw them. Now they physically want them. Then the school or the organization or the church looks like a hero because they were able to get these shirts to these people in 2 to 3 days. It takes 7 seconds to press each one of those things. So literally you can have any supplier probably has someone that can get shirts to you in a 1-day ground shipping. Right.
I have the shirts at home. I already ordered them.
So and it's only 6. So I would say DTF probably would be best for that.
And I thought about that too.
What's going to happen if you screen print with a Cricut or any vinyl cutter? And I have done this too. If you've never screen printed before, it's messy. It has mistakes that come up, and you have to get your pressure right with the squeegee. So it actually takes practice. So the way you get better at screen printing is a technique. It takes practice. So if you have 6 shirts, if you're screen printing, you're probably going to mess up probably at least 3 of them.
Oh, I wasn't going to start on. Yeah. I have some old shirts that I was going to practice on
first. But I want you to think about this. You're taking the time to do that. If it's not something that you're going to do repeatedly, like I gave up, I had a 6-head, 6-station press. And the reason why I gave it up is because it took a lot to man it. I was the only one who really knew how to use it. So when I would train people on it, it would take them so long to learn how to use it without making my prints crooked because they load the shirt up on their Cricut. Now the prints are crooked, or they put too much pressure down, too much ink is coming through the screen, or they didn't burn the screen or clean the screen properly. Then I got to go back and rework something. There's a lot of different nuances there. And then I came across Classes All Transfers. This was probably about at least 10 years ago. So I came across actually way before that. I started making my own Classes All Transfers because what happened was a family reunion. It was my family, it wasn't family, who I was doing T-shirts for, and I already knew my people, and I knew it was like an order of 50. But we had like 300 people coming to this thing. I was like, ain't no way that it's only going to be 50 shirts. So if I was hand screen printing them, I would do 50 shirts, and I'll have to come back and do whatever random other little shirts along the way.
Last minute, yeah.
So what I did was, and I actually did something with very fine details and gradients in it, which they told me you couldn't do that with Classes All Transfers. Those shirts are hanging on to this day with a fine mesh with gradients in it and everything, because it was like a tree with little fine details. So what I did was, instead of printing them directly on the shirt, I printed the image in reverse and I screen printed them onto transfer sheets, sprinkled the powder on the back. So this was circa 2010. Wait a minute. Yeah. Wow. That's a long time ago. Jeez Louise. Am I telling on myself right now? Anyways, yes. I'm old, but I look fresh and young. Okay. So I know, right? Let's clap it up. So for that, I did that, and then we ended up getting an order of maybe 150. But if I had done them as shirts, I would have said no after the 50 shirts. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this again unless you get another order of 50. But because things kept rolling in, I already had the prints made up. I just set them to the side, and as they ordered shirts, I just pressed them on demand.
Wow.
And it's a beautiful business model, especially when you're working with people where you're able to catch a second wind of a sale. So that's always going to happen. Anytime you have a deadline, there are going to be people that miss the deadline and they have FOMO, like that fear of missing out, like they're never going to get that shirt again.
That's my sister.
Yeah. Do that for graduation. Do that for class reunions, homecoming. Yeah, like things are commemorative. They're never going to get that homecoming 2023 shirt ever again.
Right. Yeah.
They're definitely going to want to, and that's where sublimation comes into play too, because sublimation is already a print on demand process. But if they really want that inexpensive shirt, they want a $10 shirt, then you sell them on screen print. And just build that into the price. So if you need to build it into the price and say, hey, yeah, it's $12 a shirt, they've already paid for the extra prints. You just got them sitting around, and it's for the chance. But if you do your marketing right, it's not going to be a chance. It's going to be a guaranteed opportunity. And so that's why I say, success happens when opportunity meets preparation. But if you create your opportunity, and you're prepared, you don't have to wait for success. It's 100% guaranteed.
And are these the same people you find outside of concert theaters?
Possibly so.
Create something and then either go in or come out.
Oh my God, that's what they have. And they literally either they have the shirts printed up ahead of time, which is extremely expensive and extremely risky. This is how you can sell your work to these concert people too, to these promoters. You go to them and say, hey, like I would like to set up a booth outside of your concert event. Go ahead and put me up with whatever person that you have that is headlining this event, and I'll make shirts on demand for them. You work out an agreement to where you have a minimum of how many shirts and how many prints you're going to have, and they actually cover that full cost and the cost of you being out there. It makes them look good too. It's not just that you're selling shirts. No, you're actually giving people an opportunity to buy a piece of that concert to take home, because that's advertising and marketing for them after the concert.
Right.
So now somebody goes home with that concert shirt on. They know, oh, I missed Lovers and Friends Fest in Las Vegas. I will never do that again. And now the next year, basically, or the next opportunity that comes up, people are looking to, they'll go out of state now just to go to that next version of whatever that event is. And it is all because of marketing. So you sell it as, this is just not a t-shirt that I'm selling for you. This is a marketing opportunity that basically you won't have if you don't have somebody like me at this event, because you're not going to have merch at this event. So you might as well have me. Yeah. And then that way you're developing those relationships and stuff too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just gave me a good idea, because a lot of people that wanted to attend the baby shower that I had for the baby, I still have DTF prints for that. So I'm getting ready to get rid of them myself.
After the event, you should be like, hey, I have these. I know you weren't able to attend, but I will. And you can even create an opportunity, like if y'all had a Facebook group or whatever. Hey, take a picture of you with the shirt on and post it in our in the Facebook group where we had all the pictures, and it looks like you were part of the experience. The baby don't know no better. The baby grow up, thinks you was there because you got a picture of you with everybody else with the shirt on. So yeah, absolutely.
So do you order pre-prints? Will actually send your design. Do you do that too?
So I have
like
a link
DTF?
for DTF. We're actually going to start doing print partners for DTF.
Okay.
But I don't have like a specific supplier right now, but we will at the end of the
I
Shopify
saw
challenge.
this girl on
DTF.
TikTok
Mhm.
the other night.
Mhm.
She was selling her prints for $3.50 a piece, and they were so bright and pretty.
Yeah.
So
Well,
are they
give
gonna
us the information.
inbox
She might be
her?
interested in being a print
Yeah.
partner.
So you mentioned on the live
Mhm.
a discount, like right after you mentioned the app. Were you referring
for
to
for the app?
Yeah.
Yes. So the app is a customer relations management software. So basically what it does is talks back to the customer automated. It puts all of your stuff, like if somebody's DMing you on Instagram and messaging your business Facebook and emailing you, it's all going to be in one thread. So you know how a customer will check on you on all different platforms. It'll all be in one thread. Or they send you something, they send you an email, send you oh, these are the dates, the birth and death dates or whatever, they send you all this stuff. It's all going to be in one place. So that's one thing. It does your social media. It does some social media content planning so that you can kind of like say, okay, well, I want on Facebook, I want this post to come out this day. So you can have 30 days of content and have it automatically post those
And if you
pieces
pay
of content.
attention to your algorithms, you know when the best
It's-
time.
Yeah.
most people-
And if you don't know, this is a
okay.
way for you to put content out there and get that
Okay.
out of it. One of the major things that it does is it puts people on this email sequence. So it's nurturing. You know how I forget to send emails and stuff. So basically this is a system where you get people started in your system and they get all of your coupon codes. They get, hey, this is what's going on next. Did you know this? This is the next wave of what's going on for sports and apparel. And basically you're indoctrinating them with your information and your business on a regular basis to where when they finally get ready to make a purchase, you're the first person that's on their mind for that. So that's really important. We're going to go over some of the features of the app, but like me, myself, I'm excited about it because this is stuff that I drop the ball on all the time. So the fact that I'm getting it ready for me, I just decided to replicate it and make it for you all as well. Because like I said, I'm starting this year. I'm making sure that if I had to start from ground zero all over again and do an actual, whether it be brick and mortar, online business, any kind of custom apparel and printing business, I want to do it exactly and show y'all exactly how I would do it. And I want you to do it that way rather than having to learn like I learned. So yeah, we're gonna showcase the app a little bit. You get a chance to see some of the features of it, and then hopefully you'll get an idea. Okay, well, combined with the Shopify store, this is going to help to nurture that audience. This is going to help to communicate with that audience and really make a point of using the Shopify store. So now somebody DM'd you, hey, can I get a shirt? Automatically, they're going to get something that says, hey, I see you're excited about shirts. We're excited about shirts too. Here's my link to where you can browse the type of shirts that we have. So instead of you responding to this person about that, there's an automated response to sending them to your website. If they have further questions and they respond, then the bot doesn't respond, then you respond at that point. But at least initially, you know how many people are in my inbox right now that I have not responded to, just because it takes mental capacity just to sort out the type of questions that people are coming at me with. So basically, that's what we're going to do. We're going to together bring this information and say, okay, how are people coming to me now? And how can I clean this up so that my Shopify and this app can take care of 80% of the correspondence that comes my way, and I can focus on the 20. The 20 would be, oh, school wants to contact me about government contracts. Now that's the conversation I need to have. One person asking me how much for a birthday shirt, that needs to go to my website. I don't even need to respond to that.
Right.
Because, you might have a 50-50 chance of that actually being your client, where your ideal client is that school who wants to do a contract with you. So maybe that's the conversation that you want to have. And even then, you still want to have your website set up so they know you're legit.
Yeah. Yes.
That part. So,
okay.
So yeah, we're going to do that too.
Keywords. It will drive them to where they need to go.
Yes. Okay. And that's what we're going to do. So together, what we're going to do is we are going to literally take all of our problems, throw them in a hat. And I promise you, this is the reason why I love group coaching too, because when we have these problems, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I have that problem too. Rather than if I'm doing one-on-ones, I have to draw out of somebody. But when we get into a group, we start revealing all of the issues and we can lay it out. And then we're going to create the prompts that are going to solve the problems, exactly what these customers are coming to us stressing us out about.
And prevent it from being a pain point for someone new.
That's
I'm
it.
going to have that problem.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Problem
it.
already solved.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And is that the same app you're creating for the community? Or is
So
that different?
it's different.
Okay.
The community app will be involved in this one, but this app is strictly for getting the customers, keeping the customers, and making the customers happy.
So the admin app.
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
basically on the back end, this is going to get your customers on point, and then we as a community are going to have an app that plugs into this, where we're able to do our order fulfillment for one another, artwork for one another. We're able to ask questions, basically build within this community. Y'all can sell template versions in this community. So that one is still in the works. That one I want it to be ready at the same time, but we're still building on that one.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, I got some things in the works.
Yes, you do.
Listen, we're here having a live conversation right now. I don't know. We on?
Were we?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yep. Let me see. Okay, let me see.
16 minutes ago, we were. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I
we
did
are.
not know.
Oh yeah, and I guess were y'all enjoying that conversation? So
snap.
I was getting on to talk about the F570, and then we started talking about screen prints and strategy and that sort of thing. So that's why I was getting into that. All right, so listen, y'all. Let's see. Miguel says, yes, I heard everything. Well, hopefully it was good, Miguel. I hope so. Maybe this is the type of conversation we need to be having.
How I made the changes real quick.
Okay. All right, y'all. So F570. This is what we're working with. Let me check on the settings here. And I have not worked with this F570, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I have done is like tested a few prints on this thing. So this is gonna be fun for me. And I have to, you know what? I got a meeting to start in like 5 minutes. So y'all might have to hold off. I'm not going to let y'all listen to the meeting because this is for my my VIP, my platinum VIPs. But what I'll do is, because I'm not teaching the class, I'm going to actually kind of have it in the background, and then we're going to continue working. Okay. So, yep. All right. So let's see. I want to make a user-defined paper size, or does it have a role setting here? Custom paper size. Let's say I'm going to do, because this is a 24-inch printer. So let's check my 24-inch. Downloads. Okay, let's see here. I know I downloaded it. Here it is. The Insta Slice. Did I extract it? Nope. Yeah. All right.
So,
And
Nikita confirmed that it didn't work with the Mac. The software didn't work with Mac.
Okay, well, I'm gonna print right now from Photoshop, and we'll see how that works out. So we have your graphics with the red. Do you want to send your file to me so we can print it?
I do.
Okay, so send it to me without
The lines.
without, basically just export. You know how you can export as PNG that artboard or the art folder. So if you scroll down to the folder that says art, and you right click on the folder that says art, and then quick export as PNG. That's what you're gonna do. It'll give me the artboard without all the lines on it.
Okay.
And then you'll just email that to me. Okay.
It'll give it to you without all the lines on it. Or
Right.
Turn that off. No. Okay.
Yeah. And then what size shirt are you printing?
A large.
Okay, so large. I'm actually gonna go with the extra large template since we're gonna be using the buddy jigs. All right. So let me see what size we need for that. Okay, so this is going to require 36 by 44 is here. So this one is 24 by 44 and a 13 by 30. Is how that's going to work. You might get, nah, you're not going to get away with a 24-inch wide for the large. Let me see. I'm going to test it out and see. Because what happens for the large is that you end up needing a little bit more space, because when we put the jig in there, it kind of pre-stretches it a little bit. 24 by 38. Yeah, 8.5 by 27. Yeah.
Talking about last night. Is that what we used?
Okay, y'all.
Yes.
So,
No,
Miguel, there is an option to do the platinum VIP. So the VIPs get to come to Wednesday classes. They get to do live Photoshop classes every single Wednesday, as long as we can make it there, as long as God's willing. And the platinum VIPs get an opportunity. We have an additional bonus Sunday session where we teach business principles, where I come in there and I coach you all on the business side of things outside of the fun custom design work that we're doing. Okay, so though that membership is basically the $97 membership plus the Craft to Quit program, which is designed to help you be an unemployable creative. That means nobody else can offer you a job once you understand what the value of your creativity truly is. All right, so the idea is to get you scaled, get you understanding. That's why what I'm doing now is I want to talk you out of stuff that I would be doing back in the day if I didn't know any better and I didn't understand how it scaled. So we were just having a conversation earlier about whether it's worth screen printing 6 shirts with the vinyl. I've done it. I know exactly what it does. And I feel like the effort that you put into that could be best used by getting some DTF prints and going on to honing another skill, a high level skill, which would be something like Photoshop. Or be something like marketing and marketing your Shopify store, right? No, Designs by Donnie. So if you don't use the inserts, it probably could fit. But if you're using the inserts, you definitely want to give yourself a size up. And y'all, I feel like I'm losing my voice. So I'm going to talk a little more calmly because I feel like I'm pushing my voice out right now. Yes, it is a monthly subscription. And if anyone is interested in joining the Platinum VIP tonight, I could activate a code for y'all. I think I could. Just let me know. All right. So what we're doing right now, I just test printed the CMYK test print. If you don't have this, it's on the Innate Lab website. It's free. It just helps you, especially if you're having any banding or you want to make sure all your colors are firing. Just print this out. So we just printed that out on my F570. It's working great. I'm not going to save that change. What I'm going to do now is we just did a design with Morticia, and we did, which one did we do? This one up in here. So let's take the all over. All right. And then let's view large icons. And actually, let's bring this a little bit bigger. And this is our shirt. So the front of our shirt, or I thought it was. Where is the shirt? Okay. So let's go to the shirt design. And then what I'm going to do is, because we have a 36-inch printer behind us that will print the full-size prints, but because the ladies have a 24-inch printer at home, they stayed for a bonus day of training so that we could practice designing today. We can give some tips and tricks on business principles and things that are going on where we want to be able to scale. And then we can do some all over prints with the 24-inch printer today. So that's just where we're at. We're just working with that. So you all get to tag along. Now, if you are in the Platinum VIP course, I'm actually going to hop off for a quick second at 8 o'clock. Well, actually, I need to go ahead and hop off Well, I'm not going to hop off. I'm going to hop on to this call. I'm just going to ignore y'all for a little bit if that's okay. And if it's not okay, then I don't know what to tell you. Just come on over to the Platinum VIP. All right, let me go ahead and log into my Zoomage, make sure that's working. All right, so Zoom. And I don't know what is going to happen when I go Zoom. So y'all calm down for a second with me. And if something happens, just don't panic. Just let me know something's going wrong, okay? All right, so I need to switch my Zoom account. All right, and now, Marsha, do you want me to send you this file so you can play with it or clean it up, or like, are you going to do anything with it before we print? Are you ready to try it out and print it? Do we need to add like, because this will be basically, I don't know if you want to put your name on there or.
Does this one have the, well, I can want to play with it so I can probably do the back at home, maybe.
Okay. Well, so do you want to play with it now or?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Well, let me send this to you.
Okay.
I'll send you the files, and then that way, all you're going to send back to me is the flattened art version of it, and then I'll just be ready to print.
Okay.
So then I'll go over the settings and I'll test it out, make sure it's going to work, but you'll get to play with the design right now. Okay. So Platinum VIP. Let me start that
Is it
Zoom.
an email?
It's. Yeah, I'm going to send it to you in email. Because what I'm going to do is I got to zip. I'm going to zip just the source images for you. Not, because the Automizer itself is going to be huge. I'm going to zip just a skin pack version of it and send you the skin pack. Okay. All right. Let me make sure we're good over here in this Zoom room. All right, I don't know if it's going to be an echo or anything like that, y'all. So just bear with me. Bear with me. And then what'll happen is my non-platinum VIPs, you all, y'all stay with me on YouTube. We're going to have some projects going on in the background here, but my platinum VIPs, make sure that you're in this room with Dontel tonight because he's not just preaching, he is teaching tonight. Okay. He is teaching tonight. So you don't want to miss that. Dontel Love, can you hear me okay? I'll make sure he's in here good. And I hear a mic going off, but let me see. Well, I don't hear the mic. I see the mic moving. So let me make sure it's not my end. Participants. Oh, I think I have my mic turned down low. Can you hear me, Dontel?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Yes. For the professional mic.
Oh my God! Hopefully it won't, we don't know. We don't know compared to last time.
Oh man! So let me see. Are you? Oh, you probably can't see my video because my video is working on. Let me see if I can change it. I think my video is being pulled right now on YouTube. Let me see if I can change it. Where is? Boom boom. Okay. Now let me see. Oh, we got some people waiting to come on in. A few folks waiting. All right. So let's stop. And honestly, I don't need to be on video tonight. I'm gonna give the folks on YouTube a little bit of a teaser of what you're teaching tonight, and then I'm gonna pull them off, and then we're going to do some non-platinum VIP things tonight, just so that they don't get jealous that they're missing out. All right, let's see. Got everybody jumping in here now. All right, y'all, come on in. And go ahead, turn on your cameras. I don't know. I don't think I can turn on my camera right now, but I want y'all to turn on your cameras. This is a live teaching session, and it's so much easier to teach if we can see who we're talking to. All right. Let's see. And then let me see here. I'm going to turn the sound on. And Dontel, I'm going to make you a co-host so that you can do anything that you need to do as far as showing up on screen or changing anything, letting people in. Okay. All right, so let's see here. We have a few more people that will probably be coming in, but I want to go ahead and get things going. Y'all, there we go. I was about to say, all right, Natanya, I see you, love. I see you. Dontel getting ready for y'all. I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are ready. Like, my voice is about gone, y'all. But I am so excited for this opportunity. I hope y'all are excited for this opportunity. So, as the Platinum VIPs, I want you all to get as much out of these experiences as possible, because not only are we creatives and we are creating with our minds and our talents, but we also need to be scaling like a business. Okay. So the whole point of the Platinum VIP, the Crafts to Quit program, is so that we can quit crafting, we can quit the 9-to-5s, and we can do this full time with scaling in mind, with being a CEO and not necessarily being a solopreneur. Okay. We got to have a totally different type of mindset if we want to not be a broke creative. Okay. Dontel is going to share some of that with us tonight. And I just want to make sure we're in the room. We have the cameras activated. Y'all are in there like swimwear. Now we have 10 people up in here. I only see 2 cameras. Come on, y'all. Let's show up. I told y'all 80% of solving your problems, 80% of solving other people's problems, 80% of making work is just showing up. Just showing up alone is able to help us get 80% of the work done. Okay. So y'all come on into the room. Go ahead and turn on these cameras. Oh, I see what's happening over here. All right, y'all, hang out with me on YouTube. I'll be back. I'm just giving my Platinum VIPs a little attention right now. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right. And real quick. So we're going to give Dontel a little minute as well. But I want you all. Hey there. Hey. I wish my camera was on. We got a little Platinum VIP in the building tonight. Let's go. You know I love it. All right, y'all. So let me give you a little prelude to what we're about to experience tonight, what the whole point of tonight is about. And if I want you all to tell me in the comments right now, in the chat right now, how many of you are stuck when it comes to creating content, putting your message out there, putting yourself on video, putting yourself out there live. And I mean stuck as in not like your camera's malfunctioning like mine right now, but literally like your camera works, but you won't put yourself out there right now. You have a business, but that business is not being exposed or not making contact with your potential customers on a daily basis. Teresa says, my biggest problem right now. Wee! Tell me about it. Tell me about it. All right. So Sharon, yep, I struggle with this. Yeah, I struggle with this. I struggle with this for sure. So I am here to learn as well. Hey, Booger Bear. So yep. I want us to realize that this is not an uncommon problem. It is definitely not uncommon for introverts and creatives. It is probably one of the biggest problems we have is talking about or boasting about or feeling like we are bragging about our talents and skills. But we sure feel it. We sure feel like, man, did you see what so-and-so is over there selling? I can do 10 times better than that. So I know you feel your craft, you feel your gift, but if we aren't putting it out there and projecting it to the audience and to the right audience, then we're already failing ourselves and failing our businesses. So I asked Dontel, he did such a great job. Y'all enjoyed him so much on the live the other night that I asked him to come in and teach a private class to the Platinum VIPs, to the Craft to Quit program, because if anybody understands this message, Dontel clearly understands this message about us not being creative or broke creatives. Okay. All right. He wrote a whole book on this, as a matter of fact. So part of what we're going to get through as a unit this year is going to be creating content, creating better content, and also putting ourselves out there more frequently and to the right audience. Okay. So Dontel, let me know when you're ready, love. You can unmute and turn your camera on at any time.
I'm here.
Hey,
let you do your thing.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm almost out of a whole voice over here. We spent 12 hours together yesterday for a workshop. I had my people come in and we were literally here designing, pressing t-shirts, blinging things out for 12 hours. So my voice
over delivery. I love it.
You know it. You already know it. So we had this set up ahead of time. So this was right on time. So I don't even need my voice for tonight. We need your voice tonight. Listen, we're ready.
I'm gonna let God speak through me, y'all.
Hey, let's go.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
If you on here and you hear my voice, I just ask for one thing. I just ask for you to turn on your camera. It's okay if you got your bonnet on. It's okay if you're in your bed relaxing. It's okay. Because if I didn't want to see you, I would have just told Shannon to keep us on YouTube. But I want to see you so I can talk directly to you and really help you. So if you hear, I don't care if you're in the grocery store, if you're in the car, no matter what, that's what I'm talking about.
There we
Cassandra.
Go. Let's go.
Right. But and everybody else, Charisma, Melissa, Janetta, Darlene. Oh yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm gonna call you out. I'm one of the people I call people out. You know, some people they be scared to call. I'm gonna call you out. If you on here, show up and show out. Before I get started, I seen a couple of y'all said, yeah, content is that thing that I'm having the most problem with right now. Right? If that's you, let me see you raise your hand real fast on the screen. Let me see. Okay. Miss Melissa, she said, no, she good. She ain't having no content problems. She just playing with her. She ain't having no problems. All right. Even the baby say she got some problems.
Look, the baby brings it.
All right. Well, cool. Before I get started, if you don't know who I am, I'm Dontel Antonio. I'm the king of content. And what I love to do is create content and help entrepreneurs like you create impactful content. All right. I'm going to give you some Zoom rules if you don't already know. Right. It's this little thing called the space bar in the middle of your computer. Push that so you can talk. On the count of three, we're going to practice.
Right,
I'm going to say, on the count of three, we're going to say ready. All right. So
put this over here. So we
3, 2, 1, ready.
Ready.
What?
We're going to do this again, y'all.
For real?
We all get kicked out. We don't know how to do it.
Out.
We're going to do it again. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Ready! Woo!
Okay. Yeah. If you get hype, I get hype. If you don't get no energy, guess what? I ain't going to give you no value. You see what I'm saying? He said, okay, hold on. Dontel, you see, I got my little screensaver beast behind me. I'm chilling in the background
while we work.
Right. So when it comes to content, one thing I know about content is it is the king of all kings. And in this case, it is the queen of all queens, right? And that means if you're not putting out content and you're not creating content, nobody will know you exist. See, if you hitting that ceiling and you wondering why your business ain't growing like you want it to grow, it's because your content. I know, right? It hurt a little bit. Some of y'all like, yo, I don't want to put out content. I don't want to be in front of the camera. If you somebody who don't want to be in front of the camera, just raise your hand a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, thank you. One thing about it, I'm very transparent and I'm very honest. So I'm gonna ask you to do the same. Right? I'm about to be vulnerable on here tonight. I don't fake it, I don't lie. I'm transparent. I'm my authentic self. Some of y'all gonna like it and some of y'all gonna love it. That's the only two options. But we're gonna get in and we're gonna become even closer cousins tonight. And a lot of times when I see people not showing up in the camera, 9 times out of 10, they protecting their heart. All right? They're like, oh, I don't wanna put out content. I don't want to put out content because I don't want people to judge me or talk about me or do none of these other things, right? So they got this little ice box and this wall covering their heart. And so if you got this wall covering your heart, guess what? You cannot connect to the person you are meant to serve. Let me bring it back. If you have this wall in front of your heart, you cannot connect to the person you are here to serve. If you somebody that's ready to tear down that wall, hit that space bar and say, I'm ready. I don't hear nothing. Y'all done got the button. Y'all,
I'm ready because I can't see. My camera messed up.
Your camera's all right, but you can hear my voice, Queen. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? See, I said say it. Some of y'all typing it. See, y'all already losing me. Y'all typing it. I said say it. See, we're going to talk to each other. If I didn't want to talk to y'all, I would have said, Shannon, meet me on YouTube because I don't want to talk to your beautiful community. All right? See, this is how we become family for real. I get to know y'all. I get to like y'all. I get to love y'all. I get to help y'all scale. But it all starts with y'all interacting. But if you don't hear and you don't interact, then guess what? You might miss the nuggets. You might miss the value. Right? And so when I teach content, I teach it a lot different than anybody else you heard. Most people tell you, hey, go post content 3 times a day and you'll be successful. If that was the case, everybody would be successful on social media. That is not the case. I'm not going to tell you to post 1 million times a day. I'm going to tell you to find out who you serving so you can serve them the best in your content. So your content could really connect. Yep. And I teach a thing called the raw truth. What type of style I teach?
Raw truth.
Listening?
Raw truth.
Raw truth. I think only 2 people listening, y'all.
Raw truth. I'm having problems up here. I'm still with you.
Well, good with your problems. I told you, you good. I see your camera going in and out. You're flipping the camera upside down. You're putting it around the room. But you're making it happen. So I ain't mad at you. Right? And the reason why I teach the raw truth, because I teach people how to be their raw self, their authentic self, how to show up as them so they don't got to worry about attempting to show up as somebody else. See, because when we online, what happened is we be seeing people do all of this other stuff and we be like, oh my gosh, why I'm not doing this, why I'm not having this type of success and stuff like that. And then we start getting discouraged. No, I want you to be your raw self. And the true part is you're going to always tell the truth. You ain't going to lie about having this or having that just so you can fit in. Because it's stronger for you to stand out than to fit in anyway. So that's why I teach the raw truth. That's why I teach you how to be your authentic self all the way through. You know? And so that's what I'm going to teach you today. How to create impactful content. And when I say impactful, y'all, what I mean is impactful. Impact. Right? Impactful content. So we take the word impact, and what impact is think about this. If you ever ran into a damn wall, like, oh my gosh, ouch, that hurts, right? That impact right there is where that force meets that thing. And so in order for you to make strides in your business, you got to create impactful content. So you got to go through all of those barriers. You got to connect super, super deep with the person you serving. But you can't do that if you just putting out regular content. And what I mean regular content, I mean that content some of y'all be in there dancing and ain't saying nothing. See, you dancing and ain't saying nothing, guess what? I ain't buying nothing. I ain't buying nothing because you didn't show me that this thing was for me. See, you didn't show me why I should support you. Right? And so that's why I tell people to create impactful content. And so think about content as a vehicle. Do not judge my drawing, y'all. I did not say I was Picasso or anything in that nature. Please don't judge my drawing. But you're going to get my point. And so what I want you to do, you can see it clear. Let's make sure. Yep, we good. All right. So content is nothing but a vehicle. Right? And so what happens is we get so distracted and we don't give this vehicle different models. So we got video. We got photo. We got graphics. We got emails. We got text messages. Right? We got all of this stuff. And inside of the vehicle, we got our message. And sometimes what happens is we have this vehicle and it just sit there. And the reason why this vehicle just sit there because we think just posting the content alone is going to do the thing. Can I tell you that's not true? We must have a destination. We must know where we're going. So it's this mountain, right? Ooh, on top of this mountain, we got this thing called a PC. And a PC means perfect client. See, some people might call them avatars, but I don't call people avatars because when I think of avatars, I think about them blue things and not people. But it's okay. That's just me. I don't want to think about blue people when I'm here to serve people. So I call them perfect client. And when I say perfect client, I'm not just saying that person that come to you to get your service that got some money but give you a headache. That ain't your perfect client. That's just somebody money you took because they was waving it and you had to pay a couple bills. See, that perfect client is the person that makes you excited to keep doing what the thing is that you're doing. It's a big difference. And so your whole goal of your content is to get your message to your perfect client. But we can't just wait on Instagram algorithms to get us there, right? We got to take things in our own hands. And so what we love to do is a thing called marketing.
Shannon,
right? Ads and promotions.
no, I'm seeing that.
Promos,
I'm
right?
doing this.
So we need to have this pathway for our content to get to our perfect client. But if you just putting out the content and you just letting it sit there and you ain't running marketing, ads, and promotion to get your message to your perfect client, guess what? Your vehicle can be going the wrong way. Right? And if it's going the wrong way, guess what happens? You don't scale. And if you don't scale, you like, oh my gosh, this don't work, and I want to stop. And so our whole goal is to connect to our perfect client because our perfect client give us this thing called fuel. Right? Give us this fuel to keep everything in the business going. And if we don't get the fuel, guess what? We get stuck. We hit a ceiling. We be like, oh my gosh, this stuff ain't working and stuff like that. And I want to give up. Raise your hand if you somebody that goes to hit that ceiling and be like, you want to give up from time to time. Raise your hand. Be honest. Okay. Some of y'all honest. Some of y'all want to raise y'all hand, but y'all like, man, my hand's so heavy. I've been doing a lot. But don't tell my hand is up because that's really me. All right. And we all go through it as entrepreneurs. But the goal is to understand content is just a vehicle, and your goal is to get that vehicle to your perfect client, no matter what. But what happens is a lot of stuff distract us. A lot of stuff get in our way, right? If you shy, raise your hand. Let me see the shy people. Woohoo! Oh, them hands went up quick on that one. Hold up. Yo, I think that might have been the fastest them hands went up. That might have been the fastest. Woo!
He's a professional movie.
Y'all, can somebody share with me why they shy? Just one person. One person who gonna talk to me?
I don't like to speak. I'm not comfortable speaking.
Tell me about what you do.
Embroidery, t-shirts, a little bit of everything. Bling, some of everything.
Okay, what made you get into that?
Well, I like bling. That was my beginning. So I like doing bling things. I like things to shine. And so that was my first adventure, was the bling. But the advertising part, I just don't have it. So I need to work hard on that.
Can we clap it up for her? Because she said she was shy. She don't like to talk, and she just talks. Where the shyness at? Where the shyness at? Right? And I'm gonna be very transparent with you, right? With everybody. Shy.
I was about to say, what is shy?
Is a lie.
Ooh, shy is a lie.
Shy is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Write that down. Shy is a lie. And some of y'all like, well, Dontel, I am shy. I am. Please believe me. Most of the time, what happens is something happened when you was younger, right? Somebody might have picked on you, might have bullied you. Your parents probably told you you wasn't as good as one of your siblings, and you still letting that stuff from the past haunt you today, and you letting that stop you from getting in front of this camera. You letting that fear of somebody judging you for your imperfections stop you from getting in front of the camera. Some of y'all like, man, I don't like how I look. I don't like how I sound. Let me tell you this, right?
It might start echoing on YouTube, though. We'll see.
My manager told me, shy. Well, I'm shy. She said, that's because you want everything perfect and you don't want to be wrong.
That's it. Yeah. Put the remote.
I never heard nobody sound like me. So God gave me this unique voice, and so now I use it to empower other people. But if I was really like, oh my gosh, I don't like my house, I wouldn't be talking.
All right.
Because I don't got a deep voice. I can't get the little sexy late at night tone. I can't have that tone up voice and all of that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I have to embrace my voice because sometimes it get high pitched. Sometimes it might sound like a female. It's okay. As long as my message get across, right? And then some of us like, oh my gosh, my shape and all. You can get in the gym and you can change that. Growing up, like I was always the shortest, y'all. I might look a little tall because the camera angled down, but I'm only 5'6". And growing up, everybody, that's when I was 14, everybody started getting tall, and that summer, I'm like, man, woo, my growth spurt about to happen this summer. Woo, on my way to high school, guess what happened? Nothing. Nothing. I'm still the same height from middle school, but guess what I had to do? I had to think about it. God allowed me to stay short so I could play hide go seek with my kids. Right, so I can get in those little spaces. So I can have fun with them.
Yeah, basically they get to kind of hang out with us a little bit.
Right? Sometimes
But
these
thank you. I
things
appreciate
that we
you
be
checking on
thinking
that.
about, it
I
actually
appreciate y'all
doesn't make
checking
us
on the
better.
YouTube
But we be
stuff.
thinking about all of the negative things that the world might say that won't say. Let me say that again. That might say, but they don't say. See, we saying it to ourselves. And we allowing that to stop us from getting our message all the way out. I don't care how you look at yourself. Because what I want you to do is focus on the people that you can help with your story. Focus on the people that you served and impacted. See, because otherwise you're going to be stuck in your head. And as long as you're stuck in your head and you're going in circles, then you're not getting ahead. You hear me? If you are stuck right now in a position that you don't want to be in, it's because you allowing yourself to be chained to yourself, and you don't realize that you have the key to break yourself free. Nobody else had the key but you. But you're so scared to unlock it and have your full potential be reached. And so that's why you use this thing as, oh, I'm shy. Oh my God, I'm shy. You ain't shy. You just scared about of the world judging you.
Yep.
Do y'all know that some people might like Beyonce, some people might not like Beyonce, but that don't stop Beyonce from getting her money.
Right.
Or I see people judging Beyonce about the Dubai thing. But then she walked into the bank and the people judging her, they probably thinking about robbing a bank. See, we got to stop worrying about what the world might say, because 9 times out of 10, the world won't say. And so this how we be all up in our heads. We like, oh my gosh, like this you, right? Man, you got all of these thoughts. Like you got this person right here looking at you. This you like, you don't even know. You're like, man, I don't like how I look. I don't like how I sound. I don't know if I'm an expert. I'm not good at what I do. Oh my God, they're looking at me, right? Oh, I'm not cool, right? All of these things you in your head saying, but that other person only saying this thing. Oh my gosh, they are so cool. See, we think about the negative stuff when people don't even really be thinking about that. Most of the people thinking like you unique, you special. You putting all this baggage on you. That's why you're not showing up in your content. That's why you're not showing up on social media. That's why you're not marketing your business, because you're too busy stuck in your head. Especially most of y'all got clothing company. Do you know every
24 by 44. That's our largest paper
they gotta wear their
size.
brand on them. But if they don't know that you exist, guess what? They don't go to all these other companies. They ain't gonna come to you because you too scared to let them know that you're here. You too scared to let them know your story. What made you start doing what it is that you do today? What made you get into graphics? What made you embrace your creative? What made you?
4 by 30.
And Shanon keeps saying broke creators because I wrote a book a few years ago saying broke creators don't make money. Learn the business of being a creative, because this is all a business. I'm a real creative, guy. My clothing line is say I am a creative entrepreneur. Like I'm a full creative, like not part-time. Like I started off doing graphic design at 13 and I ain't stopped since. I just elevated to photography, to videos, to movies and all of that. But when I say creative, I'm really that. And the reason why is because I'm able to be my authentic self. Right? Can y'all say this with me? I want y'all to get ready to unmute yourselves. If you was having problems unmuting yourself, get prepared, right? Let's say this together. I won't stop me.
I won't stop me.
Hold on. That was so weird.
It was kind of weak.
I won't stop me.
I won't stop me.
And they can't stop me.
And they can't stop me.
You better not never let yourself stop you from your goals. And you better not never let nobody else get in your way. If you said you was shy, you better remove that now. Because you got a message to get to the world. You got a story to get to the world. You got some people in the world that you have to save. And you can't do that if you run. See, if you're running this way, you're running away from the people that's in front of you that need you. But that's why you got to put out content. I love content. Man, people are like, man, God, tell your content. Man, it empowered me today to keep going. It empowered me today to just go. Because I wrote a post yesterday. It said, going broke, chasing your dreams is not the same broke as not chasing your dreams. Going broke, chasing your dreams is not the same broke as not chasing your dreams. And what that means is sometimes we be so scared to invest in ourselves. We be so scared to believe 100% in ourselves. We let whatever's in that bank account determine if we're going to move forward.
No color adjustment.
But guess what? Yes, you get on
Quality. High speed. I'm going to take out this print preview.
I want to see. Right? And we let money deter if we're going to move forward or not. And we need to stop that. What needs to deter if this is going to get us one step closer to our dreams or not. If this is that piece that you've been missing in your business, you need to do it. And so that's what I want you to do.
Okay, so the should
and this is the thing
be
that I love
it.
to tell people is like, feel, do,
All right.
be. If you feel better, you do better. You do better. You become what? Somebody tell me what you become.
Better.
That's it.
Better.
Yeah. Better. Let's go. If you feel better, you do better, you become better. But the first thing I said, feel. The way you feel better is embracing yourself. Like, that's why I said, I don't care if you got your bonnet on, I don't care if your makeup ain't done. Just show up. See, because that feeling and how you look is all internal.
Showing up is 80%.
It ain't just on the outside. It's internal. So if you feel better, you do better, you become better.
That's it.
See, but you feel better, you do the things that you're supposed to do to become the person you want to become. But that works the same way with your clients. If you make your clients feel better by doing the things that you want them to do, they become the person you want them to become. But you got to understand this, that you have the power. You got to understand this. What happens a lot of times is we get in our heads and we get stuck. Or when we talking about the product to people, we just overdo it. This somebody you attempting to talk to. You all happy, like, oh, get my stuff, buy my t-shirts, get a bulk of my t-shirt, get a bulk order. You know what I'm saying? Get it embroidered, right? And so you doing that most of the time. You're like, come get my stuff. You come with this, and this. Like, let me think about it. And the reason why is because you're talking logical. And as long as you talk logic, people got to think about it. But when you start understanding that person deeper, you're doing things that something you connect with. See, a lot of people don't connect with people. A lot of people just talk about the service, get my product. It comes with 20 million hours of my time. I don't want 20 million hours of nobody's time, y'all. I'm sorry. I want what I want, and I'm out, right? But once you start understanding this person, you get to make a deeper connection. And we use a thing called feeling and emotions, right? And it's just like this. Have y'all ever been to a movie that was funny, y'all laugh at the joke, but then forget the joke? Right? And for me, like, I still think about this to this day, right? Let's go back to that time, like, it was this lady named Cleo, right? And she got out the car and she just got to shooting at the police. And she got to shooting at the police. I just got to crying. And still to this day, I get to crying because she had to set it off, right? You see that emotional connection that you have with Cleo, it's still to you today. How many of y'all be crying still? I do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm be honest with y'all. Every time Cleo be killed in the movie, you just like, oh, why they killed Cleo? It's that emotional connection.
Yeah.
Whenever you're talking about your product, you have to understand how to build an emotional connection, how to serve that person deeper, and not just talk about the logic side. Because if you serve that person deeper, they go into their pocket. What's in their pocket, y'all? Can somebody tell me what's in their pocket? Nobody know.
Money.
Money! Right? Cool. And if you get to understanding them, that money go from their pocket to your pocket. It's a thing called reciprocity. Right? So if you giving them what they need, they're going to give you what you need. But the dopest thing about this is, once you understand that person, you just talk to that person. And as you talk to that person, it is millions of other people just like that one person. And what that means is, if you know that person and you can connect to that person, you can connect to all of them. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to go in their pocket too. But you got to understand how to build emotional connection to them. You got to understand how to understand them deeper. But you can't do that if you still got that barrier, that wall in front of your heart. If you can't show up and be your transparent self.
What is the size of this one?
I said your transparent self. That means your authentic self. That means really being you. Don't get on this damn camera and attempt to be somebody else you see. Your uniqueness is your greatness. Your uniqueness is your greatness. See, we sometimes overlook our uniqueness. Like I told y'all, my voice, yes, I love it. My height, I love it. That's my unique, you know. I'm handsome like my grandmama grandson, you know. So that's my uniqueness. I'm special. But if I attempt to be somebody else, then I'll leave that person stuck and nobody to operate. Because I'm too busy attempting to be somebody else online, and I won't settle for that.
30.
Like, ask Shannon. Shannon been in the rooms with me. One of the rooms we paid $25,000 to go to. Right, just to be in a room. Like, this ain't no mentorship or nothing. This was just to come to the event before that. Cost $25,000. I got kicked out. They kicked me out, y'all. She just go here and she like, Felicia like, why you got kicked out, brother? But please tell us, right? If you want to know, just raise your hand. You want to know if I got kicked out, right? All right, cool. Only like 2 of y'all want to know. Everybody else like, no, continue with the content. All right, but the reason why I got kicked out is because I told them they wasn't giving us value.
Okay.
I have the courage to be my authentic self no matter what. See, most people would just say, okay. Oh my gosh, I didn't get what I want. But no, I told them that this shit was basic. My words for words, sorry, y'all got kids.
Oh, that's
that this was basic. And Shannon, they said this is basic. You can leave then. Okay. I gracefully and respectfully left. Shannon was like, no, God, this is the perfect moment to build.
Right.
I'm like, I'm out of this thing. I don't want to have no perfect moment. Shannon, she was in there attempting to make, she was attempting to make everything peaches and cream. I said, Shannon, you know this ain't right. But the reason why is because I'm my authentic self, y'all. Even when it's uncomfortable. Even when I gotta speak up for other people. I have the courage. True. Because if I don't stand up and I be muted, I'm gonna be mad at myself.
right.
Because one thing I will never do is disrespect nobody else. But by me not disrespecting nobody else, I would never let nobody disrespect me.
Right. Wow.
Right. Because I'm my authentic self. I can't sugarcoat. Shannon looking like, yeah, Dontel, I still ain't got my stuff from them yet, but that was all bullshit. That's your fault. I got them out of there. Right? And so I just want y'all to understand that when you get on this camera, it's okay to be yourself. See, don't get on here and be nobody else. If you talk proper, you can talk proper. But if you don't talk proper, don't get on this camera talking proper. How many of y'all don't talk proper?
I do not.
Show that self. Show that self. Don't be scared if somebody gonna judge you. I think the dopest thing is I cuss a little bit. I used to cuss a lot back in the day, and then I had to speak in the Bahamas in October. And the one restraint they had is I could not cuss in the Bahamas. Right? And so my whole I was the keynote speaker, so I could not cuss. But what made me slow down on my cussing was looking at the lady that brought me there to make sure I was not cussing. She was cringing in the back just to make sure I wasn't going to cuss. And I didn't like that feeling. I didn't like that feeling. So I said I'm going to clean my mouth up a little bit because I don't need to talk that crazy. But that's how I be talking off camera. I still talk a little crazy, but I don't never want nobody to give me an opportunity and be scared if I'm going to mess it up again.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just cuss a little bit. Please mind my language. Right. And a lot of times is, how many of y'all got more than one business? Some of y'all want to lie. Some of y'all don't want to tell me. All right. How many of y'all be burnt the hell out from having more than one business?
We're going to tell one
Yikes. And can I be honest? Most of the time, when you
Let me
got
see
more
if
than
that
one
email
business,
sent to you. I was
none
sending
of the
that email
businesses
to
thrive
Morticia.
like
Okay.
you want it to
It should be
thrive.
sending you a Google link, okay?
Because people
If
tell
I'm
you
like,
that
Morticia?
you gotta have 7 streams of income. How many times y'all hear that? Oh, millionaires got 7 streams of income. Ooh, now you go out and find 7 streams of income. But what they forget to tell you is that all this got this whole little lake. This is the lake of your main thing. Say main. Right, that's your main.
Oh, I forgot to check the color settings before I print it. Let me see what I printed the color settings on.
Right.
Let's see if I'll print. So we're printing on the F570 right now, y'all.
That's over here, you start a business that's over there, and then you get burnt out because you don't realize that
color
the
settings is
7
off
streams come from
for the
one lake.
printer.
And what that means
It's on
is
textile
the
here.
problems that the person
It's on textile
has that
here.
its main service is the streams that you add on. See, what I mean is we teach people, right? We shoot content. Right? We shoot content, but then we teach content. Then we break all of the fears of content. Then we show them how to monetize and make money from the content.
Heat press is on.
Right? Then we teach them how to systemize the content.
we teach them how to reproduce the content.
Right, looks like the split
Do you see that?
files working.
That's one. That's 7 streams for one leg.
Did you send me your graphic?
I did.
Okay, perfect.
See, you got multiple businesses, and those multiple businesses don't got nothing to do with your
Now, this is
page.
literally how I be
I'ma
working,
challenge you
listening
for
to
the
stuff,
next 12 months to
working.
put them to the side.
I don't watch TV. I don't play with my time. Literally, this is the type of stuff that I'm on. So y'all get to see a day in the life.
All right.
But if you can focus on that one thing, it can make you a lot of bit of money. But what happens is we get so content with getting pennies over here and pennies over here and pennies over here. Them pennies take a long time to add up. I'd rather
trying to
get
drop in the
$8
room
right
now,
here
huh?
and focus on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because those same people that come from our main thing, they stay with us and they grow with us. I remember a few years ago, I had a real estate brokerage. I had mortgage loan origination licenses. Doing that. I had a real estate investment company. I had a
That
car
sounds real for
dealership.
me.
I had a media agency. I had an app development agency. All of this was at the same damn time. Guess who was burnt out?
Huh?
Guess who didn't? Guess who wasn't serving the person I was supposed to serve in my content? Guess who content was all over the place and confused?
Woo!
I create content and I was all over the place. Because what happens is we attempt to tell the world about everything we got going on.
Woo! Oh, what we talking about this?
And I made a decision. I said,
Core product.
what do I
And
really
focus.
love to do? Continue. And I had to close all of those businesses down. Even though I went to the schooling and got all of the licenses, all of the training, all of the business licenses, because each one of those was its own entity.
Wow.
And so I had to get business license and state licenses for every one of those things. And I just shut them off. So when I'm telling you to focus on one thing for the next 12 months, I'm not telling you just to stop it because I never did. No, I'm telling you to stop it because I did, and I was able to get focused on what it is that I love to do, and I was able to get deeper, and then my brain started
We straight printing
and the people I
from Photoshop.
started to get more bigger, and those getting bigger, those getting bigger, my bank account got bigger. But you have to sacrifice something. And sometimes you don't want to cut off the deal, but you want to break it off because somebody said.
This is the 24-inch printer. And then, of course, we also have the 36-inch printer that prints in one print. So now we're going to have to print off the second piece of this so we can tile it together. And I'll let them show you how to tile it. And, well, I get to show y'all how to tile it. So we get to show you how to tile with 2 pieces instead of 4 to 8 pieces. Okay, yeah. So y'all get to see that. If y'all stick around, y'all get to hear a little bit of the background. But, you know, we just rocking and rolling. Y'all get to work with us today.
It's amazing how she's looking into that camera and talking, and it's not.
All right, so yeah, let's use this table over here. And then I'll go ahead and put that second piece. And then what I'll do, because the second
See, you can't be getting
the
depressed and taking time off for months and months and months and not
I'll put
being
your second piece and her second piece.
because you want to operate all of these businesses. Most of y'all operate all these businesses and don't got enough employees. You are the employee.
A little less than 13.
So that's
And you're
not a game sheet, but she was doing
And that's why
Exactly.
we tell you
Exactly.
content.
Yeah. So you don't waste the whole sheet just printing out that little piece at the bottom. Now, what size shirt are you printing again?
I'm doing a large.
Okay, large. And Morticia, what size shirt are you doing?
The content that you bring the people to your
Medium.
Oh, so I could have done a smaller shirt for you because a medium is a little bit smaller. I didn't know if y'all were doing larges or extra larges, so I just printed the biggest. So basically, it's fine because
So wait, you were wearing that?
Right, and so when we create content, what we do is a thing called
What, it's too small? No, because I downsized. I did downsize yesterday to a medium.
I don't mean
Did-
public
did you?
service.
Okay.
I did.
you can do a
Let
medium.
me do a medium.
Yeah, but whatever your heart desires.
Like my shirt to be like extra big because y'all big.
Mhm.
And like, I'm working my plan. So
Mhm.
Right.
should be a little baggier.
Right. See, the problem,
I keep going
most times
through
when
this,
people get on the
this
camera, they first
sweatshirt
thing
off
they
because I
do is
get hot
be
and I
like,
get cold.
yo, hey, how you doing?
Mhm.
It's not tell, they know. Now us get through
The
that
food
video.
thing.
You don't wasted
You're
my first 3
absolutely
seconds
right, 'cause
introducing
I was
yourself.
flashing.
I don't care.
When
I
I
am
started
so
changing my
selfish.
diet,
I only care about how
I
you can
don't
help
flash
me.
as much.
So what we do in our content is we don't straight
It's
to the
crazy, but
problem. We
it's
don't
it's like
introduce
quality in,
ourselves. Say,
quality
hey, you
out.
have a
Yeah,
problem
and
creating
one of my
content,
best
you can't
friends,
stay consistent.
she was doing it years ago.
And then what I
Mhm.
love
She
to do
said
is
that
say the
her
reason why
cycle
you can't
seems
stay
to
consistent
be
is
doubled
because
over
you don't know the
and
importance of
days on
content
days on
and how
days.
content will
And
impact
she
the
changed
scale of
her
your
diet.
business.
Her
I'm
sy-
telling
her
you.
And
system
then I'll be like, what I want you to do is I want
As
you to do a
automatic.
day
Eating better.
next week, and I want you to shoot
What I
10
put in
pieces of
20
content.
minutes later,
Mm-hmm.
What I did
my
at the
system
end was I gave
regulated
you an
Mhm.
action.
it let me go to bed. So when I go home, I have to.
That actionable step was not click the link in my bio
You
to
don't know
buy
I
my
have to.
stuff.
I'm sorry.
It's 99% off.
But you know what? We had a whole conversation about this yesterday. They need to hear this stuff too. Oh, you know, I'm gonna start just going live randomly with the randomness that we got going on. The conversation, the projects. Look, I'm sitting here figuring out this 24-inch printer. I have not tried to figure out in a year that I've had this printer. But hey, because y'all are here, it's making me, because who cares about a 24-inch printer when you have the 36 and the 44? But now I need, the reason why I got it is because I wanted to make sure that, the people that had it, this works. And I want to be able to take it on the road with me. That printer is so easy to, to take versus, my big printer. So now this might get me taking it on the road now that I'm getting it going.
Well, yeah, because you said it's sitting for a minute. It makes me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
We help the belief that you was great. And see, a lot of y'all content don't got these steps in. Most of y'all content, get my t-shirt. Oh, you get 10, you get 24 t-shirts for $100. This is a sale. I don't care. Tell me why I need to be branding my business. Tell me why I gotta stop wearing the Gucci, the Louis, and everything and start branding my company so people can buy from me. Start telling me about that, why that's important. Start showing me how that's important. Every time I wear my I am a creative, somebody stop me and say, what kind of creative are you? And guess what they turn into? A
customer.
client.
Okay.
See, Gucci don't do that. Somebody
A creative client.
Gucci shirt on, they might just go to Gucci and buy their own damn Gucci shirt. I just made Gucci some money. See, you got to start talking about that. And start pushing these people to want to get their own stuff. And you can be the person that helps them. Some people like, man, I don't want to ship out the product. Some of y'all got fulfillment centers. Y'all better tell them, yo, you can be having your own brand and I can fulfill it for you. Now you got residual income. Now you got a client that's buying your product. And if they buy a product at a massive scale, guess what? The other day, I just paid $7,000.
Yeah, as many as you want, love.
$7,000 for some blanks. But these blanks, these hoodies I got, that nobody knows this company. This company is so dope. It ain't like no Bella Canva, no Next Level, no nothing. And I was like, man, I want this. And they told me like, you ain't no printing house. We don't sell directly to people. What you think you don't sell direct? I call it a buy. They said you gotta go to a middle person or a printing house to order. You too small. I said. They said we don't open boxes. I didn't know what that meant, y'all.
I'm gonna start using that. We don't open boxes.
I don't want my boxes open. Right? I don't want my boxes open. And then when he was me, he was like, well, you gotta get 24 of each side. I said, okay. I looked at the number, y'all got about 1,000 pieces of clothing, and that came out to that price. I said, here you go. And he said, oh my gosh, this is a big first order. And he gave me even a better deal.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know why I'm going to store all this merchandise, but I got to get it sold. Right? Because that's just the blanks. That ain't the print on me. So,
it did print in reverse, right? Mirror image?
You got to go all
No, go ahead.
You got to break the belief of the people that need your stuff.
You sit beside me?
If you're not
Here, sit
showing
right
up
here.
in the content and doing that, then you're missing out. Don't just talk about
As long as I can make sure that I can get it to the printer.
Everybody got
You
valleys and peaks, and what that means is you got ups and downs. Do not be scared to show your downs. See, your downs is what makes people connect because we ain't superheroes, y'all. We human. We human. We vulnerable. We go through things. I don't care about how much money you make in this world.
Okay. Here, move
You
that out
don't
of the way so
always
you
have
have
to pay a full price to get
no,
to the next
wrist
price.
room.
Oh,
looks good. Mhm.
Every time. And some of us think, oh, when I make my
Okay,
first
so go back
million,
to the
and
image.
this, oh,
And then go ahead and create a
once
layer
you make your
mask.
first million, it go like water.
Mhm.
wow.
First of all, it
And
costs
then
money.
grab
to make.
you paint your
So once
paintbrush
you get
over
to
there on
your
the
first
left hand
million,
side.
you might have to spend $250,000 on marketing. Cool.
Okay. All
Then
right,
you might
and you
have
got the
to
brush
spend
size at about a 700 now. That's fine.
$200,000 on health.
You can actually, you might need to bring it down
$250,000
just a
on
little
labor and
bit. So
health.
go up to the
Go
top
half
where the
a
brush size is. Click on the
Oh,
brush
see,
size.
I'm greedy.
What's
He
it,
come and say
755?
30%.
And make it maybe 500
Now
size.
you left with 200,000.
No, that's fine. Yep, and then I want you to just, yep, and then just, you should have black selected. Right now you have white selected, so just hit the switcheroo button on the white to the black. Go to the switch button, hit cancel.
Right? And I'm
There's a
gonna
little
be honest,
switch
y'all, some
button.
of y'all like,
Yep.
Dontel, I ain't hit my first million.
Above
I was
it.
excited.
Yep.
Now I need
Right
to
there.
see
You're
it.
just gonna switch the foreground color to the background, and then I want you to swipe across, like start from the outside, come in a little bit, and swipe it.
I was just at an event this weekend, and it was a t-shirt lady.
No. And you don't want to see the hard lines at all. So, and you don't want to stay there. You kind of want to like your airbrushing. You know how when you spray paint something, you kind of
Overall, in the last couple
okay.
years, she did
You'll be able to bring that back because what you could do, black is going to conceal, white reveals.
Yeah.
So do you want to take his whole hand out or just leave that piece of the hand there?
Right, I think her name is
That's how
Nicole.
I got you.
Right, I share with
That's
Shannon,
why I
so
had
she
the
shares.
background.
Wow.
Got you. Try to kind of make it look a little grungy
So I
and
want you to
less
understand,
noticeable.
get focused so you can build
So
your
that's
brand.
it. Now, if you want to see
You
what it
can't
looks
be
like,
operating so
create
many
a new
brands
layer.
and so many other businesses. You got to focus on this one so you can serve on
Solid
a higher
color.
level. I know sometimes we're
And
like,
then what we'll do
yo,
is we just
but
put any
McDonald's
color
talk to everybody.
behind
Coca-Cola
here.
talk to
And
everybody.
then that way you can see,
We don't
oh,
got
okay,
that
we have a
damn
hard line
budget, y'all.
there.
We
And then
small
even though you thought
businesses.
you were
We
taking away
got
some of the
every
face, it's not
dollar
there.
count. Every
But
cent
let's say
count.
I would
So
mix
don't
and take
attempt
away
to
too
talk to
much.
everybody. Talk to that. Serve that one
Then
person.
I can
And
come
I know
back.
some of y'all like, well, I got all of these clients
Same brush
all over.
tool,
Look
but now I
what
put
is
white as the
consistent
foreground.
and
And I can
serve
build
that.
it
Like,
back
I don't
in.
talk to every entrepreneur.
Right
I
there.
only talk to the entrepreneurs that have a purpose that's bigger
that's
than them. And I teach them how to create impactful
So now I can
content.
take
I
that
don't just
off,
say content,
or
y'all.
you can delete it all
I
together.
teach impactful content.
And
How
now,
you
because
can
it's only
serve
one
with your
layer,
content,
it
how
can
you
still
show up
be a
in front of
PNG.
this
So now
camera
file,
as your authentic
save,
self so
and
you can
you're
get your
good.
message out. And
You got
by
it.
getting your message out,
Just
your
like that.
impact.
Just like that.
Right? A lot of people give out
I
awards for
probably should have done
making
the
a
top
certain
of his
amount of money,
head
right?
too,
Y'all see
over
that
the-
people
Did you
like,
put
oh, I
the
made
you put the
6
mosquitoes
figures,
on
I
there?
made $1 million.
That's when
They
he
get an
want no
award, right? Y'all
skills.
seen that?
Oh, okay.
No
So
skills.
so
I guess
yeah,
he
I would
doesn't
have.
like mosquitoes.
What I would have
Y'all
done
just
is
sleep.
I would not
Y'all just
have
sleep. I go home now.
faded off the top of his head. I would have kind of created a fake
So,
top of his head.
I said,
So
that's cool and
you know what,
all.
we can do that right now.
And so what I did
Let me
was I
scooch.
created
Let me
a
scooch in here a little bit.
A fake top of
called
his
the
head.
Impact
Yeah.
Award,
So we'll take a little
right?
bit here.
And this award we give to entrepreneurs that impact over,
Use a
this one is
pencil.
500 people. So if they
Grab-
impact over 500 people, they
Grab
get
a
this
little
award.
bit of hair here.
Right.
But I'm gonna
And
do my best to round it off
Because
here.
the points of impacting is big. And if they impact over
Should
1,000
I
would be-
download it
they
without
get this
the?
award.
Yeah, download it without that, and then that way I
Okay.
can show you. We're gonna
See,
take a little bit of his hair and then just move it up and then shape it around the edges so it'll look like the top of the photo's not cut off.
See, I said things like your income isn't where you want it to be because your impact isn't big enough. See, we gotta start thinking about the people we serve first. And if we start thinking about the people we serve, it's gonna happen.
There you
It's
go.
inedible. You're gonna make
got
whatever money you
So
want.
Shannon, I know you told us that a lot of times we can send stuff to get printed in 150 dpi.
Mhm.
But a lot of people be like, no, you need to put it in 300. And
All
I'm
you
like,
would do at that point in time is, as you have it, just scale it up to 300 DPI and send it to them. But I guarantee you, the people that print really, really big stuff, like backdrops and stuff, you're not gonna be able to send them a 300 DPI file.
yeah, and email, because I tried, I had to
Yeah.
go up to the shop and I was like,
Yeah, just change it. The reason why I do 150 DPI, these files are huge files. And although they want it to be a 300 DPI, y'all are using smart objects. Smart objects are going to inherently have the pixels in the actual object. So when you make it bigger, it's going to be as big as it can possibly be. Most people are working with like bitmaps and they've already flattened and everything, and they're poor quality to begin with. So then you could call it 300 DPI, but it's still gonna look like garbage blown up. So you know, if once you're done with it, it's 150 DPI. Go to image size, and change it to 300 DPI. And then that way send it to them like that. And it's the same exact thing, but it will try to, clean up the pixels sometimes. But
So what is the difference? When do you? I know you can do that. You can increase or decrease the image size and the canvas size. When would you use those differently?
I would never change the canvas size. Like here, the canvas size stays the same, and I would just put 300 DPI for the resolution. You see, it's still 24 by 44, and that's what I would save and send to them. Look at the file difference went from 68 megabytes to 271 megabytes. Wow. So if everybody needs that 300 DPI, because we're talking about large format prints, right? So the reason why I don't teach y'all to do 300 DPI, because most of us are doing all over shirts with computers that can't handle these type of files at 300 DPI would be, you saw that, what is that, 7 to 27 basically. That's 4 times bigger. Yeah.
So when you send mock-ups, do you decrease the DPI or you just add a watermark?
I send them, so the Automizer mock-up or the mock-ups that I send are already like low resolution.
Okay.
So that's why it's perfect, because it shows them a version of it that they can't go off and copy from somebody else. Like they'll get the idea and they can send it to somebody else and say, hey, can you make something like this? But they won't get a high enough resolution file to do anything with.
Okay.
You don't need to do everything. I know big God upstairs blessed us all with a lot of talents and gifts.
And then I'm
He
gonna
did not
put
say
these
use
two.
them all at once. Right? Because you ever like you attempted to play basketball and run track at the same time, and guess what?
So with the skin pack you gave me, all I have to do is move that folder into the Automizer, and then everything is going to update.
It'll replace, because it'll ask you, do you want to replace these files? So you're going to extract it first, then you're going to move it over. It's going to, do you want to replace these files? You'll say yes, but make sure, like your Automizer, you should always have the zip cleaned up version of it. If you don't, you can always go back and re-download the original version. So that's what I tell you, you can't be afraid to mess it up as long as you have the original zip file. Mess it up, like learn how to mess it up. Like you change the file name and you found out they messed it up.
Yes.
Then go back and download the original version. So just so that you know, okay, now I'm starting clean. This is how I learned how to, I learned about messing up.
Okay. So which brings me to, if you have one version of the vault and then you update the vault and it has some of the same items, just new things, do you have to, is it going to create a duplicate, or is it just going to see that you have this and I'm not going to download it? So will I have it twice? Will I have the 2000, the latest and the greatest, and the other vault?
If you download a zip file, then it's always going to be its own version packaged together. That's why we zip it like that.
Okay.
Now, when you extract it, if you have the extracted folder in the existing folder and it's named the exact same thing, it's going to try to replace those files.
Okay.
So if you don't want that to happen, what I tell people to do is create a version of it where it's like on your desktop, and then the one that's on your desktop is the cleanest, latest, and greatest. And if you ever need to like take a version of it and put it somewhere else, just make a folder on your external hard drive that you put that other stuff. Keep it totally separate, because the one that you're actively working on, you want it to be like software, and eventually, hopefully, it will be. But you want it to be like software, and then you want it to run from the same place every time. But then when you're done running it, you want to go put it and pack it up, store it somewhere else.
Okay.
Right.
So that's what I did. I put it on my external drive.
Not the original version, like when you're working on it.
The very first one, I took that off and I put it on my my drive over there, and I downloaded the new one onto my desktop. And let me ask you this: if I have the newest one on the desktop, and I have my flash drive still connected to my computer, because that's where I save files that I don't want to put on my computer, would that mess it up or not?
What'll happen is you got to look out for what it's trying to reference. It will try to reference like the original file. So it depends on where you have it saved and how it's trying to access that saved version. So if you always zip it and then move it somewhere, you're good. But if you move the file with the working pieces, it's going to be looking for those working pieces going crazy. So as soon as you're done with the version of the project, zip it, move it, and keep it packed up.
You hear him talking about y'all mentor investor hustle nonstop.
Oh, Lord.
You needed that right there.
It is true. That's true.
But you got to keep investing in yourself. Right now, I got 14 mentors myself. 14 mentors, 14 different people pouring into me for different things. And I pour into thousands of people myself every month. Because we need this. We need the content. See, some of y'all probably think like, dang, I didn't know content was this deep. I thought it was just putting on my phone and dancing in the screen and all of that. No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
You have this vehicle right here to really impact the world and change people's lives.
Yep. Yep.
So show up and do it.
Yep.
It don't matter what your business is. Show up
That
and do
part.
it. Show up even when you're tired, when you're sleepy, when you're sick, when you ain't feeling good, when you're depressed, when you got anxiety. Show up. Because that's what builds.
I told y'all just like today, I ain't feel like it. I was like, look, if I show up, I know
like,
something good will come out of it, and I'll pull myself out of whatever I was going to shut down to do.
And what that means is every time you hit that pinpoint, you get strong.
Because it's so easy to shut down when we don't want to do something.
It really
it's
is.
easy.
It's almost like what, fight or flight.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't want to do something.
And when I tell you, when I get overwhelmed, my thing to do is to, I need a nap. I need a nap. Somebody might need a drink. Somebody else might need a smoke. I need a nap. I can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this right now.
I'm gonna shut down mentally.
That's it.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, my food time.
Mm-hmm.
Right on that food time.
And so,
on the
if you wonder
couch.
why your sales ain't where your sales supposed to be, it's because your content ain't where your content's
He talking to me.
Right?
He talking to me.
How many?
Because I know it ain't where it's supposed to be.
Say me.
Me.
Hmm.
Me.
Oh,
Me.
goodness.
Can I have one of y'all share
Me.
Can I have one of y'all share one?
Everybody want to talk.
I can trade
Janetta's gonna share.
Oh.
No. I don't want you. I don't want you, Miss Janet. I don't want you. You've been talking. You ain't shy, baby.
Yeah. Someone who hasn't said anything.
I'll share. For me, it's just my.
Hold on, can I stop you?
Yeah,
see that
on
picture.
camera.
I gotta see you.
Turn that camera on, baby.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know.
Even look bad. She could have had a camera.
I can't say it's a 9 to 5 because I'm an art teacher, so it's my 7 to 2 that's getting in my way.
Wow.
That's about to be fixed here soon.
Amen.
Yeah. I'm a high school art
Yeah,
teacher.
I get that, but you got the whole damn day. No, you get off at lunchtime. What you doing?
Wow.
Yeah. Running a business, doing bows. It's bow season, so I've been
Look at his
trying.
face.
I don't know what that T word is. I don't know if y'all noticed. I have not used that T word.
That's it.
We don't use that T word. If we use that T word, we gotta do 25%. So you have nobody heard me use that word at all. No. I use the 10 all of this other stuff. I ain't saying you got to say about it. Y'all got options if y'all want. Y'all can do jump jacks, ladies jump jacks and all that. If you want to hold yourself accountable. But I'm gonna tell you, at the end of the day, the content is part of the business. So there's no reason why you ain't doing content.
So that's the end of y'all two pieces right there.
And 7 and 2, I'm thinking she about to say, like, I'm there all day. You got all this.
It looks good.
I downloaded it and started. I think I went too far over on the hand.
That's okay.
Maybe now.
It's all right. We'll put the image on the back.
I got a phone
And
full
I
of content.
downloaded
I
the
just got to
mosquitoes
boost it.
too.
No, I don't want that content.
So let's do this. Let's do.
So tell me a little bit about your business.
Pencil.
Right.
The grab,
We
like.
do custom work. Right now we're in the middle of bow season, so it's competition season. So I'm cranking out cheer bows left and right right now.
Polygon last ever remembered me.
Cheer bowls, when you talking about the cheerleaders?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Because it already has like a natural edge, like curl pattern right there. So let's copy that.
Oh yeah.
And then let's paste it.
What
We
else?
gotta make sure we're on this area. Copy.
Trying to get the graduation stuff started because we're in. Okay, I'm sorry. It's the T word. Attempting to get the graduation stuff started. Graduation season is coming up, so attempting to do that. we just bought embroidery machine, so we're attempting to get that started. I was about to send you a message when you said you had all those shirts to see if you needed embroidery work to just bring it on over, keep it all in the family.
Where you located?
I am in
Speak up and get that
Washington
word.
Now I'm gonna have to pay to send all of this stuff to there. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and I would love embroidery. I almost bought a damn embroidery machine, and then my wife told me, "You about to spend $15,000." I said, "It's called a
Racoma.
Yeah, I was about to buy that the other day because I bought all this stuff, and I'm like, man." And then she said, "You know you ain't gonna do." And I'm like, "Y'all, I'm telling y'all about."
Shannon, just split this down the middle.
Yep, split that down the middle, and then I'm gonna put y'all on camera to show how y'all can take it up and get y'all pressing it and everything. Matter of fact, is anybody still on YouTube?
My husband's on there running his mouth. Excuse me, I was gonna tell you, he talks a lot because he's probably.
Right, I called the rep and everything. Y'all can't make this up. I called the rep and everything in Miami, and the lady was on right away, and she gonna tell me she gonna call me back. When she called me back, the decision was already made. I ain't did it.
He said, "I'm still here."
What I want you to do is actually I want you to show that process you buying that.
What's the name? Bought these.
So I hear you talking about me, Shanon. Look, I try to throw it in. Hey, hurt. Oh Lord.
I want you to stop it. Right, I need the world to see the content. She like, "Doctor, she's like, "Doctor, what's your name?" My phone number. I'm talking about the people that create content.
Oh, I've seen y'all questions now. Let's see.
Is it okay to
It
cut
never
this
gets to
with
the
scissors?
world.
Yep, you can cut it with scissors. It's just going to be the excess. So that's the bottom of both of y'all's prints.
What you can do, right, is you can use a software called Social Pilot or Buffer, and you can go schedule.
Well, I don't think I'm supposed to be letting y'all listen to this. We getting sauce right now. And but I'm just letting y'all see what goes down. We're in the lab experimenting with this F570. I have not used it to press an all over shirt ever. I have not used it ever, other than to do some test prints. So we're doing that now. I'm helping out with some Photoshop. So we're getting some Photoshop tips. We're getting some all over tips. Just anything basically I'm doing. This is a VIP experience, right?
Yes, it
I'm gonna
is.
start selling VIP experiences. You know what? Myron does this thing. It's called a VIP day, and you get to go on the private jet with him.
What?
You get to mastermind in the sky. Basically, go on a private jet with him and a handful of other people who pay for the experience, and then you get to go to an event with him.
But let's just
How
say
do I do this?
it was an easy word like shirt.
Because I have an event in Atlanta. I don't know if I'm going to do the I don't know. He gave me his contact, connect to do the private jet. So what has to happen is people have to meet you wherever you are to take the private jet and do the private jet. It might do like, Tampa to Atlanta or Jacksonville to Atlanta, whatever. Do the private jet experience.
Yeah, I saw that brief live because I think you were supposed to do something else with us, and we put it off.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I do a VIP day. And then that way, like basically, and if we do the VIP day here, like literally y'all are getting like really one-on-one attention, like whatever it is. Oh, you need help fading this hair off and figuring this out. You want to print on the 24-inch printer? Y'all just tell me what it is that y'all want to do, and we make it happen, Captain. So I like this. I'm glad this happened.
I like it too.
Okay, San Antonio in the building. All right. So what are we doing right now? We still got our session going on over here in the Platinum VIP, but I'm going to turn my camera around and my attention over to the production area.
I know the top was already done.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to splice the two pieces together. And then
so neat with it. Girl.
And y'all, this
I
is
have one. My
they get ready to
problem
ask
is,
questions and stuff.
I don't.
So y'all hang out for a little bit.
I
I'm
don't know
going to
where
be
to
over here
start.
cleaning
So
up some artwork until this session is over with for the
would you
Platinum
suggest to
VIPs.
just start?
And then if y'all hang on with me, I will make a special discount code if y'all want to be Platinum VIPs and you want to be able to have these kind of classes where we talk about business and we actually get into the beyond the creative aspect of what it is that we love to do. So beyond the creative aspect, we have to get into the business. We have to get into scaling. We must get into understanding and learning the business principles. Setting up your LLCs and all of that stuff is great. That's a part of what we do on the business side. That's not the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes is thinking and behaving and becoming the entrepreneur that's going to be able to scale and grow your business as a business so that you can quit crafting, go full-time entrepreneur, have time freedom, money freedom, and your mental and creative freedom. And freedom for your family. That's what we're all aiming for. I know that's all of our common goals in this community. That's what I want us to be able to do here. Okay. So that's what the Craft to Quit program is. I'll do a special price on that so that you all can get into this community and really start honing in on the business side of what it is that we're supposed to be doing as creatives. Okay. All right, so let me finish fading this off over here. Y'all get to hear a little bit of Dontel right now that y'all ain't even supposed to be hearing, but I'm just letting y'all know what it looks like to be on the inside, okay? Are y'all hearing any echoing or anything like that? Y'all good? Awesome. Creative expressions. Yes, the business principles is a whole nother deal, baby. We need to get into it. I hope you're in the Shopify challenge because the Shopify challenge is all we're doing. We're going to do very little Photoshop. And what we're going to do is get our business up and running, okay? To be able to make sales. Because y'all, I'm going to let y'all take my stuff and put it on your website. Do y'all hear me? As long as you're in the Shopify challenge, I'm going to let you take my mock-ups and put them on your website. Because I want you to know that you can start hitting the ground running. You don't have to start from scratch and build everything. Let somebody pick a template. Let somebody pick what they're willing to pay for, and then you go create the thing. But first, you need a place to meet these people so that you can create the thing that they already want. That's it. Anyways, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let me come over here and clean this file up for my VIP client. Y'all can see a little bit of what I'm doing. I think. And then I'll show y'all how we're going to tile that. But go ahead and trim the bottom print. Trim it at no white meat should be on the part that's going to overlap. So just and give it a little. You don't even have to get really close. You have a little bit of leeway. Okay. Like you have a tiny bit. Yeah, just cut it, but make sure you clearly cut it off because you have any little bit of white there, it's gonna mess you up. Okay. All right. So let me scoot it here. Let me see. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I doubt it. But y'all see what we're working on. All right. All right. Yes, love.
Do you have a rotary use this chat? You just use the regular scissors when you do this?
You can use. I had a craft knife earlier. Oh Lord, it's back. I just it felt good. Right there on that table where the ink is.
On the table where the ink is.
It should be a X-Acto knife on that table.
It's not a big deal for me, but you can see the blacks.
Oh, it must have touched something. Oh, that's the printer there.
I think this just happened when it hit the floor.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be, I've never seen that before. And it might be because this is, I think a paper is supposed to have a little light tack to it. I don't know.
Oh.
Or it could be the print quality setting. So yeah, I would definitely, so that's something we need to play with.
Mm-hmm.
But I see, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's one thing I don't like then. Let me see, whose paper is that? I think, where did I get that paper from? But that's a tacky paper. If I go with a non-tacky paper, I bet the ink doesn't do that.
Come with the Epson?
No, Epson did. At that time, this printer did not come with tacky because Epson was advising people not to use tacky paper with the F570 at first. Now somebody said that they have tacky paper for it, but I guess they got tired of people using. Huh?
Yes.
Cheer.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's think of and what I love to do is
Okay, I thought I was messing it up.
let's get a little more specific. Cheer what's it?
You can see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you can see it from here.
Warm-ups.
Cool. All right, so we have a layer mask on here. We're gonna zoom in, and I took a little piece of his hair where it's a little darker and browner there, so I want to fade off this edge here. So I'm gonna bring down the size of this brush by holding down Control and Alt, bringing it to the left. To the right, it gets bigger. Hold down Control Alt to left to get
So
smaller.
I'm gonna say
And then I want to have black because black's going to conceal. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of take off some of those edges a little bit. And all I'm doing is creating. And really, I should have done that first. 2, 3. Okay, so if I do that first, then I have one that I cleaned up, and I can just focus on using that one piece. And then if we need to, we can kind of recolor it a little bit, or angle it, stretch it, that sort of thing. All right, and then I'm gonna alt click and drag. Let's fix this piece now.
all right, and so I'll go deeper. It's like let's
Yeah,
say
and
more.
we're gonna have some spaces where it kind of shows through, and we'll fix that together. Alt click and drag. And especially if I'm doing like a memorial project, and I know this is something that's gonna like live on forever, I'm not going to like have somebody's head cut off
You
at the
see the
top.
settings?
I thought y'all see my screen.
Yeah, we can see your screen, but it's just your settings and your whiteboard. There you, yep.
All right, y'all should have told me. It was on the. I got so many screens over here. Okay, cool. So,
all right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a layer,
all right, and I'll say,
a fresh
so
new
just
layer,
typing it in.
and then
And
I'll
so,
get my
okay, let's
paintbrush,
get
and now I'm
that.
gonna paint on
And I
this
say,
layer.
give me
But I'm gonna hold down Alt so I can pick that color, and see if I hold down Alt, it'll pick whatever color I'm touching. And pick that darker color, and then I'm just gonna kind of spray on top of that. I'm even gonna spray.
You see how it's working?
What you just did,
Wow.
will it pick the color
And so I'll be like,
is that
yeah.
possible?
So is your cheerleading uniforms lacking pockets to
Yeah.
store items in
So
while
I
you
just
cheer?
picked the
You see what
color
I'm
there.
saying?
And then
Yeah.
this one, I'm going to.
And I'll just keep going. And I'll take this, rewrite it, and
Let's create a
and
cookie bar.
think about this to help
So
and
now
fix
it's
the
put
problem, right?
together.
So I'm pushing more to what it is that I'm offering.
And then this is
Right, and
it's
so
gonna
let's see,
recolor.
this
So
one
I'm gonna
say,
change this from normal
Poor
to color.
visibility during nighttime performances, right?
Let's do
I'll
that.
say, when it comes to your outfit, you got poor visibility.
It's like
And
the
so
mouse
that's
is
why
kinda
when you
sticky.
performing, people don't like
Like,
this.
so
You
this-
see what I'm saying?
No, it's
But
not. It's
allow
not
me to
stuck. I'm
make sure
saying
that
like
your
in
uniform,
Photoshop, it's like
stuff
thinking
like
I'm still
it
clicking
don't
on
matter
this and
what
I'm
the
not.
topic is,
So-
it can go deep. And so that go right there, that go 10, 20, 30.
Okay, so I'm just
And
doing
you
that,
got
and
some
then
in
what I'm gonna do
and I could just keep going
create a
until
new
it keep
layer
going. You see what I'm saying?
underneath this, and I'm just gonna put
How
it
helpful
there.
was that? That helpful.
And then what we can do is we can kind of
Yes,
clean this
thank
up
you.
now.
Yeah, that was great.
Y'all should have told me y'all couldn't see. Because I'm over here typing away. Right? And so that means it is no excuses why you don't got 100 problems for your person. And you,
Is that still the
when I sit down every Wednesday, I sit
just
down
made it
and I
smaller.
create at least 50
And all I'm
pieces
doing
of
is kind
content.
of like cleaning it up a little bit, kind of like giving it a little hair.
Whatever I'm focused on, I'm creating, or whatever we got.
Right,
Because
so
I'm
now-
looking at
and
our
especially if you still
thing
put
for
words
whole
on
year,
top of it,
so I
you
can
can't
start
see.
preparing content.
Yeah, I brought the words in over on the other.
So it's no excuses to why y'all can't show up.
So I'll
And did
let
I
you
do
do
too
that.
much with his
And
hand?
let's
Any
check
more
and see
questions? Did that help
because
you,
we're still.
It's right.
That was perfect. That was perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you have something for time management?
All right, hard line right
No,
there.
we could pull 1,000 things on that now. Yeah. Now the cheerleader one, she struck me. I'm like, oh no, I don't know about cheerleading now. Right. But time management is easy. You wanna go back and look?
Oh, for me to get all this stuff and have the time to sit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's easy.
Yeah.
Pick one day out the month and create content. Like all it takes is 3 hours. So you give yourself
And then I'm gonna
3
make this a
hours.
little bit
The
longer
time
right
is the
here.
easiest part. If somebody say they don't got no
Color.
time to create
This
content,
here.
I'm
And then
telling them
on
they
top
don't
of
believe in
this.
their business. Because what happens is what you're doing right now is probably attempting to create content every day on the fly. Instead of actually putting out a day, like me, every Wednesday at 11 to 2, I'm shooting content every Wednesday.
I'm just gonna bring that up.
All I did was, it don't matter what my schedule is, that's already in my map, in my Google
So it's not perfect, but at least like when you put those words over it, it
So
looks
nothing
like
get
it's cut
nothing
off,
hit
right?
that time.
Okay. So
Because
now
it's
we can
already
change
blocked off my
that, turn
calendar.
it off.
So what you have to do is you got to understand how important content is to you and your business, and you need to pick a day that is open for you not to get distracted.
So now that's all one layer.
To
It's
create
all cleaned
content.
up, ready to
All
go.
you do is create, and
And
I'll
then
tell
when
you
you
this, right?
save
Think
this, I
about
would do a
10
file
pieces,
save
20 pieces.
as.
Create a
Save
day,
as a
pick a
different
day
name.
every
Maybe
2
if that's
weeks.
2,
Or for
then
you, you
maybe
can do
make
once
this
a
one
month. If
3.
it's once a month for you, then do 30 pieces of
Or
content.
maybe make it 4 because I
And,
see this is
and
3.
that 1 month,
All right.
that
There
one
you
day
go.
carves 3
All right.
hours.
So now focus on
actually
putting
shoot
your
any
words in
content.
there and putting your
And I'll
background.
say, and I'm gonna be
bring
honest,
that
use
back over
your
to
phone.
Canva.
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
use your
Absolutely.
phone. You really don't
And
need
then until
nobody
you
to
get comfortable, like I would suggest you do that.
Mhm.
Do some things in Canva, do some things in Photoshop. Then what you'll start to notice is everything you can do in Canva, you can do 10 times more in Photoshop. But you'll just start getting more comfortable because you start fading pictures off in Photoshop. And you start laying it out in Canva, and you're like, wait a minute, I can just lay this out in Photoshop and be able to come back to the same file and just change the layers every single time. Okay.
Because all you gotta do now is add the words and the background color there.
I wasn't gonna do the background color.
Oh.
I just did that to try to fade
Oh.
the lines.
Mhm. So now that you got it, you can keep it simple, put your word on top, and you good to go. That's it.
I'll,
Do you want to sit right here? So you can, I can do that. That way, if you need help, I can just glance over. Just be careful with this cord right here.
Okay.
Okay. And then if you need to sit closer, you got
This is fine.
You got this whole table. You can scoot that table around, whatever you need to do. Okay. So we're ready to do the all overs now.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Okay, y'all. So we're getting ready to do all overs. Let me see. Are y'all still with me?
Thursday.
I don't know what day that is. Tell me the day.
I date.
All right.
Okay.
Date and
So we're getting ready to do these all overs from this 24-inch. So y'all see how the
I'm gonna do this February 2nd. Start
this
now.
automatic split tile here just went ahead and gave us where our split should be so that we have some overlap. We're going to get ready to pull these together now physically. Okay.
February 2nd, start at 10 o'clock.
All right.
Y'all want to get better with time management? Put it on your calendar.
And you know what?
It's gonna be my shirt.
Let's see.
That's February 1st.
Mhm.
Shannon, you see these times now,
That's a problem that I was having.
right? So we're gonna hold you accountable.
I see it. I see. I'm proud of it. Matter of fact, let me put it on the screen and screenshot it for the one time. We got witnesses over here.
Yeah, that's why I made a type and not say it. So we're gonna hold you accountable.
Let's go.
Right? And then another thing I want you to do is put how many pieces of content you go shoot.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
A question is the best
Okay.
place.
All right, y'all
to
ready?
No.
share your
Okay,
content
hold on
with?
just a
What
second.
are
I'm gonna
the
get my phone ready.
most
So
popular,
if the computer can't see it, the phone
Am
can.
I able to print one of these on the 13 by or
Anything you want to print, I got you. Yep, this is your VIP day. We getting this VIP experience under our belt. So if you need 13 by 19 printer, there's 24-inch printer, and then we got the 36-inch printer too.
if I do the 11 by 17, I can print it over here. Because then it has the slide, we can slide it over. Mine does.
What size do you want it to print it? I only have 13 by 19 and 8.5 by 14 paper.
So
But yeah. You want to see how it prints on that though? Is that what you want to do?
no, if it's the same, it's no problem.
Yeah, it's the same ink, but it could be different formulations. One thing we could check out is if we print on the F570 versus the 16650, it is slightly different. I will tell you that.
Yeah, I can just print it over here.
Okay. So just send it to me. Send it to me via email, and then that way I can send it straight to the printer.
My cut is off?
Let's see.
The bottom, yeah, over here, the bottom cut is not like matching
Every
up.
other day of the week, then minimum
So
20, you gotta
or
hold
I
much
can
more
do it,
content.
but over here, it's off. And
Most likely 3 hours. And when
Well,
you're
then
doing your
let's come
content,
on
make
with
sure you're
that
in front of some good
because
light.
first thing is
You can
we
bring a
need to
couple
see
t-shirt changes.
Oh, you know what? Let me get this one because
you can switch like I tell people don't
Okay.
use your phone.
Yeah, they need to
Right
see
here,
this part. This is the
right
good
here.
stuff.
I'll say some of my messages, then I'll turn this way,
This.
and I'll shoot another piece of content right
So
here.
this right here, when
Then
you
I'll
come
do another
across
one
this,
way.
I'm
Then
trying
I'll
to
do another
tell
one
you,
this
this
way.
is
Don't
why,
no
this is
excuses.
how you do.
Ain't nobody care about your damn background. They care about the message. So don't overthink it. Some of y'all can shoot the content in the position you sitting there right now.
Right now.
I love seeing y'all got y'all
Only people
stuff
gonna say
behind
something
y'all
is
got
those
all
people
that.
that they know what's going on in the background instead of working.
Otherwise, you gonna
All right, YouTube, hold on a second. Y'all gonna hear the echoes. Hold on.
help shoes.
Ah.
Let everybody, I don't see everybody get
Okay. All right. So YouTube, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? I just turned off the other sound, so I'm doing that for y'all. And then if anybody, why am I hearing myself here? I gotta turn the microphone off over here. Okay, hold on. Okay, mic's off here. Can you hit me? Okay, any echo? Are we good now? I'm going to move that. Move this one. And then, so I can see, I'm gonna turn this around so you can see what's going on here. Boom, there we go. All right. YouTube, what's good? Okay, so what we're doing right now is I gotta check on Dontel. As long as I see Dontel's mouth moving, I think I'm good. Okay, if y'all, keep a little check out for me because I had to turn the TV down because it was doing the echo thing. Wait a minute. I think I can still listen if this audio is off, but I don't know. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me know if y'all hear this echo.
I see people with millions of followers.
Yeah, it's the echo. Dang. All right, so y'all better know I love y'all because I'm missing Dontel's class right now because I needed to hear this about content. But I also wanted to show y'all we're over here having our VIP day. I'm just gonna go ahead and coin it as that. So next time we do a workshop, we'll have a VIP day. I might do a VIP day when I go to Atlanta. I don't know. Because we're gonna do a workshop where we help kids do this kind of stuff. So that's gonna be cool, and it's gonna be entrepreneur kids. All right, so let me see. Can I turn it this way? Will y'all get more out of it? Yes. This is it right here. Okay. So if hopefully you all can see, why is it like cutting out half of it off? Can y'all see? Remove from stream. Oh, is it? Oh, it's showing on the full screen there. Y'all, it's cool. I can see what y'all are saying. All right, awesome. Okay, so we're getting ready to tile this. This is much easier than tiling. Let me give you an example. This is, you know what? And would you hand me, Martisha, that large print over there? So if y'all saw on the screen, we'll do an official showing of this. But I have this split template that came to me in a dream that you never have to worry about where to split files when it comes to splitting for a 13 by 19 printer, 24-inch printer, 8.5 by 14-inch paper, or even roll media for 13-inch, 8.5 inch, and roll media for 24-inch. So what we're doing right now is we're showing you this process, but first I want to kind of compare what this process even does for you and why you might want or need this. Okay, so this is a full print. It's a 36 by 44. This came out of the big boy printer in the back, right? If you can't get this full thing here, I want you to understand that you have an option with the split template. If you have a 13-inch printer, it would do these 13 by 19 pieces here. It splits it up for you. Now, let me see. I'm trying to see this right here. This is a size large. So this big print goes up to a 3X. A size large, you can do 4 prints, but if you're doing the jigs inside of them, you actually need to do the extra large one because the jigs are going to add a little bit of girth to your shirt. Okay. So see how this looks right now? These are 4 pieces that I printed with the 13x19 printer. I printed this with the 16650. Y'all, the 16650 printed each one of these prints in about 30 seconds, 30 to 35 seconds. Okay. Full print. Now, also keep in mind, look at the intensity of the color on this one versus this. It's just a different type of ink. It's a professional level ink. So this is what the split template does if you have the 13-inch printer. Also, the 13-inch printer, I have a roll media version, which shows you how to break it down in roll media rather than use the individual cut sheets. All right, so what we're doing right now, let me put that one back over there for me, love. Okay. This is the 24-inch version of the split template. It lets you know, hey, there's a little bit here that's left over, so it maximizes the amount of paper. And I was actually able to print the bottom part of this on another roll and just put 2 shirt bottoms on one roll. So I had one shirt top, another shirt top on the table over here. Then the bottoms were both put on a sheet of just one 24 by 30-inch roll, and this one's a 24 by 44-inch sheet, not roll, but sheet. Okay. So what we're looking for right now, we want to overlap this image. We're going to look for artifacts to cover up and basically wherever things are repeating. So when you look for artifacts, I want you to do something like look for pieces of something that you know repeats. All right. So for instance, I'm looking at the end of this word right here. I know this word ends here, but it also ends up here. Okay. Let me see if I can get it a little bit closer. So y'all can see what I'm saying. Okay. So here is the end of this E. I want to make sure that the end of this E is ending precisely there. Okay. But I'm looking for other artifacts like little splotches, right? So this little splotch right here also occurs right here. I can take and cover that up until that splotch disappears. Okay. So I'm going to pin that down with my finger, and then I'm going to look for another opportunity over here. This barely has the edge over the top of that little hump right there, right? So I'm going to pivot until that hump disappears. Okay. Now, this is pretty much seamless, but not exactly. But this is going to be much better than trying to put 4 pieces together and make sure that all 4 pieces align, right? So really and truly, this should be right what you want. You can go ahead and there's a couple of things you can do. One is you can go ahead and, now that we know how this works, you can place your tape underneath here and have a certain amount of it exposed. Okay. Let's get, should be a roll of masking tape. Yep, absolutely. Now, what I would suggest is this is just regular old inexpensive masking tape. I would suggest that you use 1-inch tape. This is 2-inch tape, so it's a little wider than you really need it to be. And we do 1 continuous piece here. Oh, try not to get your hair in it. I mean, especially my hair. It's going to get everywhere. Y'all wonder why I don't make stuff anymore. All right. Okay. Matter of fact, my granny will not let me in the kitchen when she's cooking Christmas dinner and Thanksgiving. Like, Shannon, you got to put your hair up and you got to get out in the kitchen. All right, Granny, I'm going to get out of the kitchen. All right. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm just making sure that I have enough of this exposed to where it's going to give me some tackiness, but not too much tape. You have too much tape, it's going to grab the paper even where you don't want it to. And it's going to be hard to maneuver it if you do happen to place it down where you don't want it. Okay, so you see how much we have exposed here? Then I'm going to, same thing here. I know my pinpoints I'm looking for now. We had a little spot over here that I want to pay attention to. That spot's going to disappear. I'm looking at this little tiny little speck right here. Like literally, this is what I call artifacts. I'm looking for artifacts to cover up. I'm going to put my finger on top here, but not where the tape is. If you start pressing down where the tape is, it's going to start tacking down. Now what I'm doing is I'm pivoting. So I'm pivoting like a clock. I'm not just moving the whole paper. I'm pinning one point down and I'm pivoting so that I can shift it in position. Now what I'm doing is I'm looking for, I see the top of this little shape over here. I'm looking at the bottom of the lettering here. Now see, I told y'all it starts to get tacky. So you got to pay attention. And it's enough of it exposed where it will tack, but it won't over tack. All right, so I see that piece. The top of that yellow there. Piece here. Keep that just a little. Okay. And what matters is the text. Does the text look continuous?
The text in the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Pinky.
That's it. So now I'm just basically tacking it down there. Boom. That's it. Boom, dilly boom. All right. And then what you're gonna do is actually, are you all ready to explain what you're gonna do next?
No.
Y'all had a whole y'all are ready. So now you get to treat this exactly like y'all treated the big 36 by 44 inch. It is one and the same.
Okay.
It is the exact dimensions and everything, but from a 24-inch printer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So y'all remember what to do next? To use the inserts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The jigs.
Yep. And then if you want, so the inserts, for instance, your colors don't have any blue in them. So because we have blue on the sleeves there, you want to change out the tape. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give y'all that task. And
do you have the second? You're going to need the brown sheet of paper. Is it any more cut off, or we had to cut it off from here?
It's on the floor underneath it. Oh, yeah.
Y'all watch these VIPs do their thing. Come on, VIPs. And then I might get a chance to take a little break. I'm going to plug in this thing here so we have some power and a little lights. Come on. And then
That's your other sheet, right? I'm gonna use. Okay. You want to go first?
No, yours already done.
Oh, okay. We're gonna use the hot bowl. Yes.
oh, nobody using the buddy today?
Is it on?
What did you? Yeah, I turned it. Well, it might have turned off by now because we weren't using it. What is a cricket?
That's
cricket.
what that is.
I was gonna step on it. You know, it's funny how something can be almost identical to the same thing. Like a rat and a squirrel is pretty much the same thing, but when you see a squirrel, be like, oh, it was cute, and a rat is like, darn.
Yeah.
So like I saw that and I'm like, oh, and I was like, oh, it's a cricket. Which can actually cause me more harm because it can jump on me and make me hurt myself when I'm stressed. But I'm not gonna kill it because it's okay. All right, Keisha. I ain't gonna be scared, but I'm trying to let you know that I have the ability to put this size 10 foot on your behind, so you might want to not threaten me. I don't know. Oh, that antenna moving not quickly. I don't know. My brother doesn't like to kill stuff like that. He like to let it outside.
What, you got a broom? I can sweep it outside.
That's what you want to do. That way it ain't threatening you. Around the heat first. There you go.
Jen said she doesn't go out far, but I wonder if this part of Jacksonville has the iguanas. No, further south does. Ugh.
We went to Mexico and iguanas was everywhere. Big ones.
Mm-hmm. I can't find the. So where do you go? Oh, you were getting closer to my area.
Oh, yeah.
Trip on the broom, but guess what? Oh, why do you keep attracting to me? I mean, you are advertising. You gonna do throw my side? Okay.
With food in your hand.
She said, okay. She said she bold.
Yeah. I grew up in the country.
I was about to say, did you do country living?
Oh, I heard his life in. Oh.
Shannon.
I didn't hear him like that. I thought he wanted him out of here. Oh, but now he's out of here. Yep, he's out of Look, I mean, sometimes you know you got to be bold. Do what you got to do. I mean, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I heard his
No
conversation.
No, that's what she was like with the food in your hand because she thought you were gonna catch the cricket and throw it outside. Yeah, I can do this with food in my hand. Sure. Scratch.
That's not the country way. I mean, I thought she was gonna pick it up and throw it out. Wow,
That's the United
they
States.
said I'm from the country. Right, that's not the country way. They pick stuff up. They put them in jars. They cook
That's
them.
all. You know, that's the other thing. I was like, maybe you can catch it in the jar. I guess and try to
I
jump,
hope the
but
people not on here.
yeah, they don't know. They
No,
just
the people.
Oh, the PETA, yeah. Oh, yeah, because you got that cricket. Well, we'll just call it a roach. If we call it a roach, people understand.
Oh, I got this.
Sure. Person out of toilet.
All right. Yeah, we're having fun, y'all. It's actually late. We've been at this, you know, pretty much all day.
Since Saturday.
Since Saturday, y'all. We had
took a nap
all
every
day. Saturday. Not all day, but like 12 of the 24 hours of the day. Kind of Saturday. Was it? It was more than 12.
We didn't leave out of here until what? Maybe 11?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did a good old 10 to 11, you know, a little overtime. And then today is, we're trying out this whole VIP experience.
Yeah.
There it is. Dontel is teaching y'all. I see it. I see people cameras on. Now let me tell y'all something. So since y'all showing up, well, let me get in the camera and tell y'all something. Since y'all showing up for Dontel, when I asked y'all to turn the cameras on in the Shopify challenge, and anytime we're in the Zoom room, all right, I know y'all can turn them cameras on now. Don't let me have to go get Dontel just to tell y'all to turn these cameras on, okay? Just saying. All right, so right now, we are getting the jigs ready by placing a little tape on them. We're taking the tape off. You want me to remove this print while you're working on that?
Thank you.
That way it won't mess up your beautiful print.
I appreciate that.
You are absolutely welcome. All right, and now I'm gonna get this on out the way too.
I totally forgot about this part. Could have done it earlier.
That's all right. It just lets you know how much time goes into it, so we don't reduce our prices for nobody.
Yeah. That's
it. Okay, got you. So you ready to print? I got you. All right, so I'm gonna turn this way. And I think my printer is still connected.
I probably
What's
should
in my
have
shirt that you printed that with?
I probably should have used that one just to get comfortable using the button. But you know, it's getting kind of late.
All right. Creative Expression and Gift says, thanks for moving it. She says, I was praying that beautiful print didn't get tape on it. Look, I'm telling you, you know what? We have the best YouTube community ever. Y'all be looking out. Y'all be like, hey, Shannon, you misspelled the word. Wait a minute, that tape, you forgot to put that cover paper on. Oh, shoot. Thank you. Thank you.
I told her she could put that on her Shopify store.
What's that?
Oh, my Black History shirt.
Yeah. Oh.
and link, you get in the room for $397. That's a big difference. And if y'all thought that this was something that I taught y'all today, think what you want to be around us for 3 days. This was 1 hour. So if I impacted you in any way, I would love to meet you in person.
Can y'all hear now?
So, ticket. Who getting their ticket? Raise your hand. Let me see.
Chicken.
Let me see. Don't be scared.
Oh, okay.
Look, we over here hungry.
Right. Chicken. I can make
What's
chicken.
scared of? Nurse, what's wrong?
Not scared at all. It's Mardi Gras. That's Mardi Gras. And that's Mardi Gras weekend, and my daughter is in parades that weekend. So I
She
have
got
to catch the next
New
one.
Orleans accent. Here.
You telling me?
Uh-oh.
I'm not even gonna go. I'm not gonna go back and forth because I'm just an honest person. I'm gonna tell you what I really want to say.
No, I get it, but I've already committed to chaperoning, so I've already committed myself.
Yeah, you could replace your chaperoning and grow your damn business.
That's true.
No.
Look at that.
Look. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
What did she say?
You making an excuse not to be in the room. I just told you the things that you've been missing to get your business to the next level is in the room.
I'm working on a plan again. I'm gonna have to put a plan in place.
Let's come on. You got this.
Like we the first thing we do, we talk ourselves out.
Yeah. She was encouraging to go. But this is what we got to stop doing. We overcommit ourselves to stuff that won't move the needle, and then we put aside the things that we really need to do. Like we get here, get in the room, get the energy, and then that way you can go to as much free time stuff as you want to, because you will feel like you're not letting go and losing it.
See, I didn't even tell y'all about it. I wasn't even gonna tell y'all.
Hey, I won't be able to do
Shannon
that.
said something. I just came to pour into y'all.
Something else going on that I have to.
Like, so when I'm sharing you what I invested in myself last year, right? What Shannon invested in herself, when I tell you I see Shannon ads on every stage, most of them offers is like $50,000, $40,000, $25,000, $155,000. That's why she's doing how she's doing. You got the same capability. But it ain't gonna happen if you don't stop being scared to invest in yourself. What's the worst thing that can happen? You can get in the room and get one value that make all the money back that you spent to get there. Or what happens if you get there and then the person that you've been needing is in the room? That business partner you've been needing, that investor, that client, that information. See, I was supposed to charge $5,000 for people to get in this room, but I didn't want to be like that.
You shouldn't have to. It shouldn't bleed through. This is the same way y'all did the print yesterday with the rhinestones. Same process.
Doing extremely well, and they didn't have and guess what I told them?
You're doing a medium. Actually, if you turn it, yeah, because a medium, you can get it completely on there, nothing hanging off. Now, did you fold it in half? No, because I was gonna say that shirt won't be on there that way if you fold it in half. So you fold it in half, match up your midpoints.
So I'm in that thing like, ooh, this is good. Oh, you gonna teach them that? Oh, that alone gonna, you know what I'm saying? So
all we gotta do is just hit this.
if you want to be able to have this, I'll get your ticket.
Do you want to use this one?
Tell you husband,
You can, because
tell him
I
go get your ticket so you can be in the room. Shannon gonna be in the room. It's
To
gonna be
make
something
sure that you're getting whatever you need to get in while you have help.
Miss Patty,
So this one needs to be back up a little bit more.
sacrifice.
But still, you can go ahead and lay things out, get it ready. Yeah.
Okay.
and you know what? I gotta get
That's
my
no
next
excuses. First of all, I want to commend
Yep. Get your neck wedge.
That's the So I'm gonna offer y'all because literally I already know the tickets tomorrow will go back up to $797. Some of y'all are like, dang, I got it in. Alright, so just go grab your tickets. Just click on the link and let me know when you get your ticket so I can congratulate you. And this is gonna be intimate, so this ain't gonna be one of them events where we be like, Oh man, they too far away, they acting bougie. No, you get the network with us. I'm giving away something special. I'm gonna see what I gotta give away something.
A move. A commercial.
No.
I guess this.
It's we have for the diamond tickets. We have a
You might have just played.
4-hour content shoot.
You just said that.
What?
He's shooting a commercial, a 4-hour content session. We're helping you shoot your your commercials and your content.
Oh, wow.
Shoot, matter of fact, let me. What my affiliate link at? What my link? No, because let me tell y'all what happened. I'm not gonna say this, but I forgot to buy my ticket when it was half price. Then the prices went up, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" So see, he got the prices, and he said he gonna upgrade you to diamond.
Second, we got a diamond dinner.
You take care of
We'll
that.
be at a restaurant. The restaurant is
Did he already give it away?
And 3,
Well, did
When
he say
you
just
had
one?
for the other thing, I was gonna do it, but I was like, I'm not ready to shoot no content because all my stuff is not even together. I know I'm not ready to shoot no content, so I'm just gonna go and just sit in the standard, general admission thing.
So yeah, that sound good to anybody?
That's good.
So let me ask him to explain one more time for the people in the back.
Oh,
Not later.
tell them
I'm picking the person right now while we on this damn call.
Sorry, can I qualify? No,
you can't qualify.
But like I forgot to buy my ticket when it was on sale, and I know you got the flash sale right now, so I was gonna go ahead and get my ticket, and I was like, oh, I could be diamond. Oh, see, but yeah, I'm matter of fact, I'm finna go ahead and get it now, because you already know.
Get it now so you can represent.
All right, so
I'm right here waiting. I'm about to pick somebody right now.
yeah.
It's 307 now.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The general is the diamond still $3,500.
The diamond ticket is $3,500.
Y'all, hey, listen. Matter of fact, yeah, man.
So what's the qualifications? But this
You got to purchase it right now, and he gonna pick one person now.
Oh, okay.
So even on YouTube, I got people on YouTube now too.
Yeah, I ain't even gave my community this offer.
I'm trying to tell that I ain't heard this offer. I'm trying to get this offer. Listen.
I just made this offer right now so y'all can know I'm serious. I just made this offer. You go look at the price of the diamond ticket, it is $3,500. You paying extremely less. Because I just want to tell you to take the opportunity to get in the room, and I want to show you the body. I'm gonna pick one person. Everybody's gonna have a close experience.
This is the dates are
February 24th to the 26th in
okay.
Georgia.
There you go.
Y'all have vegan food?
Oh my
God, is that going to be the side effect?
So if you get the diamond ticket, we're going to a restaurant, a nice restaurant, and definitely you can pick your own food. But if not, then you're gonna eat your own food anyway.
For real, let me look.
I'm being honest. I just want to be honest. Like you go grab a salad up the street, but we're going to a nice restaurant. So if you want the people that get your ticket, it's vegan food on the thing. I eat clean anyway. So. That was a quick
look.
You heard me.
I did. Cassandra.
Oh, Cassandra, you in this room or are you on YouTube?
I'm in this room.
She's a premium person in this room. We gonna get the.
Oh, I can't see it. Okay. I see up there. Oh, it didn't show. It didn't light up. It didn't light up for you. It only showed the box green when somebody told me to see yours.
Cassandra,
Okay,
The big boys.
That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's what I'm talking. No, we're not doing no virtual conference. You know why? Because the power and the transformation happens in the room. We cannot live stream this. You can't get no recordings. I'm not doing that because the transformation happens in the room. What's Miss Crafty Nurse? What is your name? I just see Miss Crafty Nurse. She said, Doctor, you don't need to know all that.
Tanisha.
Tanisha?
Tanisha.
Tanisha, okay, Miss Tanisha. Okay, congratulations.
I'm gonna do.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. What? What? Let's go.
She said later for her cheering.
No, I didn't pick the winner yet. You can get your ticket. I didn't pick the winner yet. I didn't say the first person. I said I'm gonna pick the person. It's a big difference. So I'm waiting on everybody to get their ticket right now so we can go ahead. Right? Hey, that's so dope. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud too. Listen, I don't know if you all have had a chance to experience this yet. I know I've taken y'all to and invited y'all to come out to the expos and see equipment and see what you can do with your businesses. There's something different when you feel the energy of other people who are actually like putting this stuff to use and giving you game on business. You can go anywhere and they can sell you equipment, but to actually understand how to apply this stuff, how to make money with the $30,000 and $100,000 equipment that we're ready to purchase, it's different. So I want y'all to be exposed to both things. I want y'all to come to the expos, see the products, see the big machines, not just dream big, but see big. And then I want y'all to understand how you have a voice and how this voice matters and how we're able to really push ourselves to success. We create the opportunities. This is our time. This is the year for creative domination. I keep saying it, and it is so. I'm ready for this to be the case for all of us. I'm not playing this year. I told y'all, like the sweet Bob Ross Shannon is only going to be on YouTube when I'm going over Photoshop templates. Other than that, I'm going in, all in. That's it.
All right, who else moving slow? I'm gonna pick somebody in a second. I'm giving y'all fair time and fair everything.
What's that, love? What? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to see. I'm excited. I am so excited, y'all. Like y'all are gonna be sitting at the same table. I want y'all to understand this. Y'all are gonna be sitting at the same tables with runway billionaire, with six-figure spot chick, people that I paid $25,000, $50,000, $150,000 to be sitting in rooms with. This ticket, one ticket, is worth $3,500. And you have to make a less than $400 investment just for the opportunity to get that $4,000 experience, but you're still going to get a great experience for less than $400. Like, you can't beat that. I feel like I need to do something tonight too. Listen, I'm gonna figure out some kind of deal I'm gonna offer. I'm gonna email y'all or something, because I can't let you outdo me now. I can't let you outdo. Like, I gotta have my own VIP or something. So somebody that's purchasing the ticket tonight, we're gonna do a VIP after event. Either sometime after that, y'all let me know when, because I'm going to be in Atlanta the entire week. Y'all see how we got VIPs up here now? Like, y'all just know y'all VIPs. Not just like, you don't have to be addressed as anything else. Y'all VIPs. Oh, okay. So listen, while I'm in Atlanta, I'm going to make sure that we have some one-on-one time as well. If you purchase a ticket tonight, so whoever wins tonight will also get one-on-one VIP time with me, because I'm going to be in Atlanta that entire week and for that event. And I'm going to be doing a workshop with the kids, which I am training people to be able to do, but you get to come to that for free if you're going to be in the area. If you want to help teach the kids how to make apparel, Photoshop, and do content creation so that they can help create their own businesses, but support parents too. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Let's go, Felicia. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Look.
Anybody, who we waiting on?
I don't know. It's some folks over in YouTube land. They over here with the big eyes trying to figure out what's going on right now. They can't even see. They just hear you in my background. They can't even see you. No, they I don't know. They might be in on the action too. Look, y'all come on over.
This is what I'm about to do. We got. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes and then we're gonna pick a winner.
Let's go. Y'all got 2 minutes to get it in. It is the main ticket, and y'all, this ticket is not gonna be this price. Like it already went up, and it's $397 right now for the general admission ticket.
Yeah, $797. We literally just did a flash sale this morning, so y'all getting the flash sale.
You gonna upgrade them from the $397 ticket though to diamond?
Yeah, because I like people that believe in themselves.
Woo!
It's a different type of thing. It's a different type of energy.
You're right.
What about the hotel? The hotel, you got a link. Go check your email. The event is at a hotel, so you got a hotel room. It's in your email already.
That's it. Matter of fact, let me check my email.
Yeah, it's already in there.
Yo. You know what? Like this is too much. Like this is I ain't gonna say it's too much. It's over. It's what you call it? You was always talking about over delivering. It's over delivering. It's over delivering for the right person.
One more minute, and I'm about to select the person that
That's it. Y'all better come on. I'm over here nervous, like I can get it because I bought my little ticket. I can't even get it, but I know that price going up, so it was worth it to me just to get the ticket that I know is going to go back up because it already went up.
It already went up, y'all. Like
it did.
Going up. I'm excited. I can't wait to meet y'all. I can't wait to meet you, either Felicia, Tanisha, your daughter, your husband. Good. All right, so am I waiting on anybody else? Anybody in the middle? Because I'm about to pick a winner.
Oh,
only they can get it.
No, actually, my VIPs right here can get it. Come on, go get your ticket.
I'm getting 1 more minute.
Oh man, I can't log on that.
Tell me to give her 90 seconds.
Matter of fact,
log in.
You said give her how much?
She said not. She's trying to log in right now.
Okay.
She was working on her shirt.
Yeah. Nervous energy come in. Yeah, can't open doors. Put your keys in. What's the site?
Here, I copied the link and sent it to you. Hold on. I put it on. I'll email it to you.
It's on the NA Lab site. Are you on?
It is, but let me email it to you real quick. You want me to just reply to the one you sent to me? Mm-hmm. Here, I'm gonna say he got you, baby. He got you. Right there. There you go. There's the link. Anybody else want me to send it? Y'all got it? Yeah. All right. I want to make sure y'all get in there. All right.
Now, this diamond ticket y'all I'm about to give is a diamond ticket.
All right. I'm gonna say Shanon.
I just sent it.
I probably go get cussed out for doing this.
I was gonna say you don't have nobody on your side because I got somebody on my side that anytime I do something, that's 10xing. That's 10xing. That's 10%. They paying 10% of the value of that.
You know what happens?
What?
You know what I do?
What?
I pay the difference out of my own pocket.
That's real. Whoa.
So I don't just talk and I like this shit cool. Like I can't just say, I don't know this. I literally have a team of people that manage all of this, and I pay the difference out of my own personal account, not from the out of my personal account to pay the difference for the
Wow.
She's
So
on there.
literally, I'm
She's
gonna be
almost
paying
there.
$3,000 for a
Okay.
ticket.
She's on site.
Look,
All right,
everybody
so-
rooting for her too. She
Yeah,
on there. She
she on
she
there.
almost
Yeah,
there.
We want her to win.
Come
That's
on.
part of our VIP team. We want her to
Look, we
win.
got teams over here. We got the online. We got the platinum VIPs online. We got the YouTube side that they still been hanging on strong for about 5 hours. How long we been on YouTube? About 5 hours now. And then we got the VIPs that's up in the studio right now, up in the lab.
Yes,
Listen.
we're in the lab.
Listen, but we're all winning. We're all winning because we're all spending the time. We're all committed, and the commitment is really your time plus your money. That's where you committed. If it's something that you putting time and money into that you're not committed, you need to understand that you are committed. If you putting money and time into a female right now, you ain't think you was committed, you committed. When you put your time and your money into your craft, you are committed.
Is this
I
set
ain't gonna
for
lie, your side on the other side, they moving a little slow on the side.
Oh,
Hold
shoot.
on, I
Look.
don't type 60 words a minute. Let me see.
I mean, something happened over there.
No, I'm coming.
This side been with me all day. They ready to go lay down. They ready to get their ticket and come. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if y'all, some of y'all might be very new to me. But best believe I'm the real deal. I love what I do. I've been creating content since 13 and I
Amen.
I've been impacted and serving people on a high level for a long time. And I don't just serve it. I'm the person that was building the people for over a decade.
Yeah.
And then I came out and said, some of these people don't got integrity.
Oh.
So I'm gonna come out and a year and a half ago, my wife told me you gotta come out and start teaching.
Just talking about that.
You gotta come out because these people that you help to get to 6 figures, 7 figures, and 8 figures, some of them losing their integrity. Because they stop valuing the people and start valuing the money.
Woo! That's it. I'm telling you.
Janet, I
already know.
value. Like, Janet, I told this team earlier about how I got kicked out the room.
Congratulations. Your ticket is confirmed.
All right, she in there. She in there. Like anybody else, the tickets have gone on the and it's only a limited number of spots.
Okay.
That's it.
We got, all right, y'all. I'm out there.
Okay. All right. We picking now.
I'm gonna have to do some random stuff. I want
Okay, yes.
air.
Yeah. Does he have
Do you have a
that?
randomizer? Does he have a randomizer?
I'm about to Google. I'm about to just put initials in. I'm about to look for Google.
And what is that thing that we use? The wheel of names, wheelofnames.com, and it randomizes it. And then you can put initials in, and it'll spin around, and it'll stop on a name. Let's go.
Wheelofnames.com?
I believe so. Let me not lie.
We're waiting for 400.
Oh, yeah. Random name picker.
For the
Mhm.
Oh, we got to add names. All right, here we add y'all names.
Yeah, initials will be good. Yep. So
Only person that's not getting in here is Shannon.
look, oh, Q said she need that upgrade. Come on, Q. Now if you get a diamond ticket, we gotta split that because you already know. You already know. Like you go to a day, I go to a day diamond. You could be, you could be general one. Now I'm gonna end up getting a diamond ticket. I already know. What's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna end up giving my general admission ticket away to somebody in the academy. I just didn't say that out loud because I want y'all to go ahead and buy it. Because anytime y'all think I'm giving something away, y'all act like y'all can't participate because I'm giving something away.
How about you just donate a ticket?
And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna donate it, but I ain't want to tell them that right now because they'll be like, nah, I'm gonna win and donate it.
But there's some people on here that might want to go.
Well, y'all come on in.
I'm giving a damn diamond ticket away, Shannon. You can give a damn general admission.
No, I am. I'm going to buy my diamond ticket, but I'm giving my general admission. I just bought a general admission ticket because it was $397. Look, I already know when that thing went up to $800, my stomach started hurting.
Oh my.
So, and I forgot, and it was like you know what? I got the text message. I'm gonna tell you how your systems are on point. How I know your systems are on point. Your team is on point because I got the message 24 hours. Price is going up. Don't forget to get your ticket. I was like, yeah. I got time. 2 more hours. Price is going up. Don't forget to get your ticket. That thing said 10 minutes. The price is going up. Don't forget your ticket. I looked at that 10-minute text and I was like, snap. I ain't even look at it in time. At whatever that time was that I saw, it was like 12:05. And the price went up. You wasn't playing. You don't do that showboat and stuff. Like you for real when you say something. So listen, and because I know you, I know I can't be like, hey, you know what? I have forgot to get my ticket. You think I could still get that price? Like I already know your integrity don't work like that. Like, nah, Shannon, yeah, that's it.
There it is.
Okay.
Let's
Where's
go.
the-
Let's go. Come on, we looking at the spinning wheel right now.
Oh, my name is
Yeah.
in
You
there.
made it. You made it.
All right, Mom. Where's the stuff?
There you go. There you go. It's going. It's spinning.
Where is the stuff?
Oh, who getting it?
Where is it?
Hold on. You know. Hey, yo. Listen.
You know what? That's just affirmation that I need to just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Just
putting it on the
look,
back
and
burner
you
for too
about
long.
to cry, and you look, you got this, baby. This is for you.
Yes.
This is for you. You
Better
deserve
go.
this.
What do you say about Shy? Shy is
Come
a lie.
on,
Get
Shy is a lie.
Get on 95
Come
or
on.
85 or whichever one of them it is.
Tanisha,
Oh my gosh.
so grateful for you and your daughter that I'm giving you one because first you was the first person.
Whoa.
Second
wow.
thing is you
Look at
you
that.
Just whatever.
That's gonna make me cry.
Whoa.
To actually participate and sacrifice.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm nervous.
Yo.
It's like it's forcing me to do what I gotta
Yo.
That's how I feel.
Yo.
do. That pressure.
But everybody else on here that got your ticket, please you at the event. And
Right.
it's gonna be an amazing event, I promise you. I want to just thank y'all for being willing to be open. I know it's strange. I know some of y'all was like, I didn't have this on my calendar. That's what happens when you make room for your growth. It ain't gonna be coming. It ain't gonna be. You ain't gonna see it. It's just gonna happen. So, I just want to say congratulations.
You tell me VIP won. VIP won.
Thank you for this.
You didn't even know your
tonight.
initials was right there.
I need
Right.
this.
She got my name in there. Let's go. You. Woo. Baby. Okay. Y'all gonna be fired up and ready to get something right now.
I know them damn plane tickets ain't that high, y'all. So y'all better go get y'all.
Let's
plane
go.
ticket.
No,
I don't
not
care
to
what plane
Atlanta.
you get.
I'm driving, baby.
She on 95, 85.
Yeah.
95,
You halfway
85.
there.
I just want to say
Oh
congratulations
my
to y'all.
gosh.
I'm telling you, that is like affirmation. You know me, I told you, and I be like, oh, I just put stuff on the background and be like, I get to it when I get
It's time for
to it.
us to jump on the front. But
Daddy, I don't know what your team back there talking about, but they back there
Oh
talking.
my bad. We was actually excited. You were one of them won. The one that was put in the order at the last minute. Got it.
Where they order at?
That's the one that won. That's MW.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she and she was just saying it's confirmation because we were having this conversation today about how we're always putting our stuff off to the last minute and taking care of ourselves last. So she bought the ticket really afraid to win it because sometimes we're afraid of the success because we know it's going to come with a little extra responsibility, and that fear of us actually getting what it is that we want puts us in a place where we're afraid to act. So she acted. She got her ticket. She was nervous. She couldn't even get the numbers in. Couldn't even get it typed in. But she got it in and she won. If that is not confirmation to everybody here, show up. Showing up is 80% of your success. And the only way to ensure 100% success is when your opportunity meets preparation. If you're waiting for an opportunity, then you don't know when the success is going to happen. If you create the opportunity, you know exactly when success is going to happen because you know you're prepared and you know you created the opportunity. Get in the room. That's it.
I want y'all to know I'm actually going to spend
$6,000 on y'all tickets. Because I gotta pay for the difference.
That part.
I thank you very much.
I gotta split the ticket that you paid. I gotta split. Right. So it's just like, I just want you in a room. So
that's it. That's amazing. Dontel, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. And here's the thing too, like Dontel didn't say this because he had 1,000 people in the room right now. We got 17 people in the room right now. 17 people. We have 50 people on YouTube. He didn't do this just to be stunting in front of a crowd. He genuinely gave this. The percentage, the odds of even selling enough tickets to cover this was nil. It was null. It was none. There was no way to cover the cost of what he just offered just now. So he offered this out of his heart, out of the goodness of knowing what this community is worth. That should say something about your value. You are valuable. You are worth it.
I wasn't even going to talk about the event. Shannon came in and talked about it. I talked to
Shoot. Let me step out for y'all a little bit more. I might be able to get y'all some, some things out here in this world if I speak up. Yeah. So, yes. Morticia, yeah, she got it.
And
she in there.
Granted.
She over here absorbing right now. She in
in
shock right now. But that's good. It's letting you know it's worth it.
Exactly. That's how I get when I.
Yeah. Woo, we finna do it. Dontel, thank you so much, love. We appreciate it. You know you are welcome on our platform anytime, any day, any way. And I can't wait to get to Atlanta and do this thing. Oh, I can't wait to shoot our content day. We're having our meeting tomorrow. Listen, I know. Listen, he says it's 4-hour content. Like Morticia. Oh my God. No. It wasn't Morticia. What did you say that you thought he could give away before? You said a commercial, and then as soon as she said, "Oh, he can give away a commercial," you said, "Oh, it comes with my 4-hour content day." Listen, she just spoke it up. She spoke up the deal that you offered. This is how powerful our energy is, our creative energy is when we really want what we want, and we do. We put our actions to what we say that it is we want.
See the winner's face.
The winner's face. Oh, come on YouTube. Come on over here on YouTube so they can see the winner's face. Come on.
No.
Right here.
Where?
Oh yeah, we over here. We over here, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
She on the YouTube side. Well, actually, she's actually physically
that nervous energy jitter. So
yeah,
I'm good though.
I love it. And look at her weight. You see her wearing her creation that she made yesterday at the lab. All over
every Wednesday.
I know. I know, right? Look, y'all gotta imagine it. But definitely, Dontel, this has been amazing. I've never been able to do 2 things at one time. Y'all, I love this cloned experience. So Dontel gave a fire course today in the Platinum VIP Craft to Quit program. We're over here on YouTube literally making stuff with my VIPs who are physically here in my shop, in my lab right now at 10:30 at night. We putting it down. We putting the type of energy in that we wanted to see and be in the world. That's what we're doing right now. So I'm gonna bid y'all a good night a little bit over on the Craft to Quit side because I want y'all to rest. I want Dontel to get some rest because he just gave a heck of a lot of energy. I'm gonna be real respectful on these YouTube internets, okay? So so listen, I appreciate it so much, Dontel. And we look forward.
Conference for 4 days, y'all. I was
look.
at for 4 days, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Woo! And then you even connected with me then to let me know what was going on in the middle of, like, hey, if I got to take off a couple of hours from my conference to teach your class, I will teach it. I said, wow. That's it.
We enjoyed it.
Yeah, for sure. We enjoyed it for sure.
We family, y'all. Well, I see y'all 4 in Atlanta, Georgia next month. Y'all be getting all the emails with the updates. Go get y'all plane tickets now. Like, go look at them prices. I don't care which airlines you fly in, just fly in and make it.
Just get there. Just get there. I don't care.
I don't care if you gotta jump in the damn car. You gotta jump on a Greyhound.
Let's go.
And if you did not get your link and your ticket, go click the link and get your ticket. It is not too late.
That's it.
I told y'all clients that y'all want is gonna be in a damn room. Y'all gotta work the room.
That's it.
Especially me. I forgot who was Shanti earlier. She was like, I can't borrow your stuff. You would have told me I would have had the damn embroidery people ship the damn merchandise
straight to you. Yep. And that's the thing. Yep. It's the people, it's the network, it's the connections. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Probably $1,000 just to
yeah, just to ship it. That's it.
Get in the room. That next time can happen soon. It's not just me in the room that need y'all. All the speakers need y'all. Everybody need merchandise.
Yep.
Even the entrepreneurs that's in the room
That's
need your help because they need their merchandise. Some days gonna come in Gucci and Louis, and you can be like, "Damn, you repping them stronger than you repping yourself." Here go my card. Cassandra. She's thinking about it. For some reason, I knew Cassandra was gonna get her ticket. She gonna ask me about some damn. I think she didn't get her ticket because I ain't had no damn vegan. I think that was not her vegan.
Look, Cassandra, she just wanted a little conversation. She knew she was coming. She wanted a little conversation.
I'm in. Is that what killed it? You didn't get your ticket because it didn't come up vegan food. I have to eat. Do you know you gonna eat? But you gotta feed your brain first.
She can DoorDash some sluggish.
Yeah.
Vegan over there.
Cassandra, what's stopping you from getting your ticket? Don't tell me it's the vegan food because you pack that shit in your bag and bring your own while you get the information, baby.
That's true. I'll tell you what, Dr. Bobby, who is our resident, of course, our resident herbalist and nutritionalist. We had a private jet trip where we were mastermind on a private jet with one of my mentors, Neo. And Bobby was there. He brought his green juice already blended up. He brought, we were going to Tulum, Mexico. So he brought his salad bowl, like with his greens already in it. So while everybody else was eating, because we were eating lamb on the plane, we were eating all kind of fancy stuff, because you already know it's a VIP experience. And he had his stuff ready to go. Like he wasn't going to miss the opportunity just because the food was something that he may not eat. So he came prepared just in case. And he sure was eating his greens right there on the plane while everybody else was smacking on some lamb chops.
So what's your excuse, Miss Sandra? I ain't gonna let you go. Because you asked me a question about some food. Didn't even get your ticket.
Morticia, someone wants to know your cash out so they can bless you, love.
Ask the question.
On the YouTube.
Here, ask the question.
Creative expressions.
I've been in business for 13 years. I love my 9 to 5 13 years. I can't. And one thing I
don't learn how to receive. Just type it in right here. Type it in right here.
And if they is thinking all of the
type it right there. Yeah.
I thought they were talking to you because I
so
saw
let
it
me
on
know
here.
what you thinking so I can give you clarity.
Yeah, they're asking me what's her cash out, Morticia.
I have to take a little longer. And the dates, they really don't work for me.
I don't have a personal one. I just got my business one.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm in school, actually. I'm a student. And I'll be in externship also. So
Friday, Saturday,
okay.
Sunday.
Take one day off.
Yeah, I have externship.
He can show me the dates for the extern. Like, I'm hearing all these excuses. You just tell me I know externship. When is it?
It's like 3 days a week. So and then I have to work. So
when?
It starts I start externship next week.
When do it end?
Oh, it doesn't end until May. I graduate in May.
You said 3 days a week in the week.
Yes, in the week.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want you in the room. I don't want you in the room. I don't want you in the room. She thought about everything, but the reason why she need I'm gonna be at she know the external she ain't even done her own thing. She talking about that don't match next time.
He wants to sew as
I promise you on my kids, next time it's gonna be $5,000 to get in the room.
Okay. And I want you to pay that. I'm gonna tell Sonya. I'm gonna tell not Sonya.
Aw, you're so sweet.
I'm gonna tell Shannon that you okay to pay the $5,000 for our next. What? Yeah. Because you just said it. Your word is everything. I only listen to people and their word. See, I go off people and their integrity. You said next time. You said you was willing to pay the price for next time. Next time is $5,000. That's my word. That's your word. Okay. I'm gonna hold you to it. Okay. So you're gonna pay the $5,000 to get in the room next time, right?
Next time.
Yes, that's correct, right? It's recorded. It's recorded up there, right up there somewhere.
We'll see.
See? No problem. Y'all, but this is what I want y'all to understand, right? When it comes to believing in yourself and going to the next level, we'll think about all of the things not to do. We'll make all of the excuses, and then we'll ask ourselves, like, why our company ain't doing what we wanted to do. It's because of the excuses. I just told y'all, I don't have to be at the event for 4 days. I'll be there from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for a reason. It's not the money. It's the people. It's the room. It's the experiences. Right? And a lot of us don't understand that we're making the excuse in the foot not to get into the room with the people. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my speakers and everybody, it's 10 of us speaking over the 3 days. If you land one of them as a client, that shit could be extra 6 figures on your bottom line. Because when we buy stuff, we buy stuff. And when we go in, we go in. But you don't go think about that. Somebody, like, so nobody thought about, like, oh my God, if I spend $300 for the thing, let's say you go all in $900 to $1,000 to get to the whole thing. But you secure one client that ended up spending, let's say he spent $50,000. You just turned $1,000 and you just made $49,000 profit. That's how it works. But it ain't working for you because you ain't doing the thing. You're making up the excuse. Right? But I don't want nobody in the room that make excuses anyway. I only want the ones serious. I'm just being honest. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. The ones who got their tickets, I'll see y'all there. And then we'll go from there. All right. And I think something with the bring a friend. I think the bring a friend, Felicia and Felicia, I'm actually gonna give y'all a call when we get off here because I think the bring a friend was still at the original price. So what I'm gonna do is cash out y'all the difference in that ticket. So don't worry about it. Cause I just know. So y'all don't worry about that. Shannon, I'm gonna talk to you about that because I think that ticket was still at original.
Okay, so the bring a was the bring a friend. Was it not $397? Yeah.
No, the bring a friend was still at the original price, so I'm gonna credit them back the difference.
Okay, because I don't know if it's fixed now because the bring a friend now is $397.
It should be, but I don't think it was fixed on.
Okay, well, I know you got full on integrity, so I'm not concerned about that. I know yeah. Oh, recorded. Right.
You know, y'all don't have to worry with me. Even though I'm paying the difference, I'm letting y'all know we're gonna get that settled tonight. Y'all numbers in here, so I'll give y'all a call shortly. If y'all want, y'all can just send a quick email back to which y'all cash app, and we can just settle that instantly. Or y'all can put y'all cash app, direct message me the cash app right now, or Zelle or whatever it is. Just direct message me. I'll take it from here and y'all get it right back.
Let's go. So now y'all get to get in some of these rooms that I've been getting into. I'm telling y'all, we need it. We are needed in these rooms as creatives. All right. So listen. Good night, my loves and fellow creators. I don't know, on the YouTube side, we'll be over here for a few more minutes because we're wrapping up these all over shirts. But on for my craft to quitters, like I can't believe we actually proud about this quitting thing. I am so proud of y'all. Keep rocking, keep rolling. Make sure that we're putting the energy into ourselves, that we are just flowing and giving away to everybody else. Please, we deserve it. I want to make sure that you all have that that same energy poured into you that you poured into everybody else. Okay. So meet you back here Sunday, 8 p.m. And of course, Wednesday class, Coach Chrissy will be holding it down, making sure y'all get your Photoshop skills on. All right. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all dearly. Till next time. Bye. All right, from a zoom image. So zoom. We're at. Matter of fact, let me just close that out. And then we're still on the YouTube side for a little while until we get this until we get the rest of these things out. And then we're gonna be done for the we are putting it over time, y'all. But I'm gonna show y'all the split template now that we're off of the live. Oh, yeah, let me print that. That's what I was supposed to do. Let me quit the Zoom.
I was letting you buy your ticket.
Okay, I appreciate it. All right, so let me see. Are we back on? Okay, cool. So y'all see the Buddy versus the large format press. We got both of them going right now. Oops. There we go.
Okay.
Creative expressions. Okay, I can stay on longer. All right, we're just gonna stay a little bit longer, but you all can hear everything. Y'all can hear us. Okay. So, are you ready? You got it together? You got it. You got it. Get your pre-press. You got it flat with the jigs inside. So they put the jigs inside. As a matter of fact, y'all can see well. It's actually at a really good angle to see. And then just make sure that your paper is even. You got enough space on both sides of. Make sure it's even in the middle of the buddy there. All right. So this is not a formal presentation, y'all. This is a very informal. We just working. We just really getting our stuff together. Whatever anyone's lacking right now, there's no such thing as lack. Anything that anyone has the desire to learn and grow, we're learning and growing over here. All right, so
Checking twice.
I'm getting ready to print this 13 by 19 now.
Okay, all right. So
And then we'll print.
16.
Yep, you got it in there perfect. You got it. We need to do a My Buddy competition. Like, y'all, let's make some content. We can dance and sing with the buddy. All right, so Photoshop's gonna manage colors here. Print that out. All right, you need some help? You got it? Look like you got it.
Yep.
You got it. Just make sure you put your cover paper on top.
Oh,
when you're ready.
That is so fancy.
Oh yeah, the tray will automatically come on
I
out.
didn't know it did that.
Yep.
Erica said no, it doesn't.
Oh no. No, it doesn't. You got it? It looks yellow.
Use this
Uh-huh.
part.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's go.
I just had
It's okay. As long as you have enough overlap, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be perfect.
your brother burned it in us yesterday.
No, the overlap,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness! Oh, to move it. Don't
Oh.
Ooh.
And then the other thing that we can do too is make it a little bit shorter too. Like if it's your setup, you probably want it shorter. The reason why it's taller is because Blake is usually the one pressing it.
Okay.
So the taller you are, the more you want to be able to see and not hunch your back over. So that's why I like the lift that's underneath it, because I can make it lower or higher based on who's going to be pressing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we saving backs and saving lives over here.
Saving paper.
Yes, the buddy can be used with the DK20S, which is a swing away press. I actually have the DK20S in the back, and it does work with that. Yep. Let's go. And for those of you who think that you don't have enough space, you don't have to move the buddy left to right. You can actually keep the buddy centered and just move the paper. But by moving the buddy, if you have room to move it, you do not risk moving the paper and possibly getting any kind of missed heated areas because you just happened to shift the paper and it slipped, or the shirt moved while it was underneath, anything like that. You don't have to use a spray tack adhesive, none of that.
Hopefully, I did it right.
Let's check. Let's see.
Yeah. Did you just say my God?
Yep, and definitely always peek and make sure roll it back just a little, because if you do need a little bit more to press, you can always lay it back down and repress it. But if you pick it all the way up, you will never be able to lay it back down where it came from. So I always peek and I check the neckline, right? Check the neckline, check where the hems are and the sleeves. And that's usually where you're going to have a little bit of imperfection in the armpits, but just make sure that the hem and the collar has as much ink transfer as possible and that you don't have any halo effect. And if you do have it, you can put it back down for about 30 more seconds. Hey, Shanon, Taylor said hi.
Taylor, my baby girl.
Aww.
Your baby girl? Yeah. Taylor. She just turned 17 last week.
Rochelle, I know you in South Carolina, but listen, it is a plane trip. You know how many planes I've gotten on in the last 6 months? I have never been in my entire life as many places as I've been in the last 6 months. I used to think that way. I used to be like, oh, I wish something was close to me. I was like, well, what's close to me is wherever I go. And so this is why I decided to get on planes. I decided to get into physical rooms because I'm a person, I feel like I exist only on the internet now. Like, listen, YouTube got me spoiled. The internet has me spoiled because I actually make my money never having to be in the physical vicinity of anyone. But when it came to making connections and relationships and understanding what I can get from a room, I can't compare that. So I've gotten on planes. I've been to California. I don't even know what California looks like for the most part, because when I go to these places, they all look the same. They look like a hotel because I don't get outside of the room. When they say get in the room, I'm staying in the room. I'm not playing. I stay in the lobby. Ask anybody at ClickFunnels. I'm in the lobby. I got my computer set up with my external monitor. I'm in the lobby. I'm doing consultations for people. I'm mentoring people. I'm helping people, whatever I have to do. And I stay in the room. Matter of fact, the only time I go to my hotel room is when I am dead, beat and tired and ready to sleep. And then I get up and I do it again.
No, that's the bottom of the shirt. It's not going to show.
It may have, sometimes the tape will absorb ink.
Yeah.
But that's why we could use the 1-inch tape so it's less overlap. How much time did you do?
The
60?
Mm-hmm. And then I did it for an additional 30 because of the
neck. So that happens too when we do additional time where that tape is. It absorbs more of the ink and it actually lifts some of it up. Let's see it.
It's still cute.
It looks great.
So Shanon,
let's see. I was gonna say let it sit down if you need to.
So
that looks good. Where's the tape?
Here.
And I don't even know how to get there. That's
not the tape. That's the background.
That's the background.
Oh,
that's the wood. I was like, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, well, y'all listen.
No, it's the wood grain.
Yeah.
The color. I need to adjust the color.
That one, is that what it was? Let me see what it is on the screen.
Yes,
For a little bit.
and I downloaded it too from
Yeah,
the website.
but this
so.
that's actually, it's a little bit darker than what's on the screen, but that, and you can't, yeah, it looks really good. I'm gonna put a white background on here just so you can see. It looks good. That's so you have to put the white background on it to see too. But hold it up for me. Yeah.
Maybe it's just gonna be dark.
It's just
it's I love
it's really it's almost identical to Okay, so this one, are we on the screen? Is this camera on me? Is this camera?
I didn't put it over here.
Okay.
I'll hold it up over here.
Okay, yeah, hold it up over there because this design had the top of the head cut off. So today we wanted to learn how to, basically not make it look like the top of the head is gone. So we created some hair from the existing hair that was there and rounded off the top up there. And this was a quick design that now that you know how to do this kind of thing, like you could turn these things out real quick. That's look.
Oh, okay.
DJ said yes. Yeah. We see you. Yes.
The top of the hair was like flat. It was chopped off.
Yep.
Like that. Okay.
And then we faded off the bottom so it didn't have hard lines because it was a hard line where his hand was and it was a hard line at the bottom, so that was faded off. That's it. Let's go. But no, those colors are good. And what I would suggest is when you're designing, even though it's PNG, put a white layer behind it so that you can see, because this is almost identical to what's on the screen here. It's just our screen is illuminated, right? Okay. So when your screen's illuminated, you're going to get a different type of, matter of fact, if I turn my brightness down on my screen, which really you should not be designing with full brightness because it's not going to give you accurate results. But yeah. And then the other thing is, if you ever want like more intensity, more color, you can use class number 135 and figure out, well, I want it to be almost a neon color. So how do I adjust my colors to pretty much get that type of experience? So, yep, you could do that too. It looks good. Looks good. Okay, Morticia, show off over there. Show off over there. Go off and show off over there.
The jig inside.
Yep, you can keep the jig inside. Show them how flat that shirt is. Come on over in front of this camera raw. Look how flat. Look how flat that shirt is. Look how good it looks. Woo! Love, and that red came out really nice.
Really nice, didn't it?
Yeah.
All that work you put into it.
I know, right? all that extra work. But now it's customized, so you can make her outfit purple, pink, orange, whatever you want. Nice. That's it. And I really like that rustic wood with the cow print. Y'all, that is dope. Love it. And then you can practice doing the back at home. Yeah. Because you got the file and you'll be able to follow along with that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to record a version of it where I clean it up, make it like shorter of what I did to do the split template plus this, because I know we were kind of all over the place today. So yeah, then that way I can basically have a tutorial on the 24-inch printer.
I did. Nice.
What? Let me see. I don't believe it.
I did.
I don't believe it.
I didn't bring this.
But did you move
past? I don't think so.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, so what?
Okay.
So let's just here.
Where's it too far down?
Oh, that's because your design. You went past the safety lines on the design.
Because we switched my shirt from a large extra large.
On the design. Okay. This is a good opportunity. Yes.
The letters. So Emma told me yesterday, you gotta stay in the
line. Emma told you yesterday.
Yes,
okay.
She told me that yesterday.
So there's a dotted line and it's called the print safe area. So what happened was you designed outside of the print safe area. Now making your design bleed off that area is great. But when you have your words outside of that area, you risk cutting it off depending on what size shirt you're doing. So if you were doing a 2X, you probably would have made it. But the good thing is, yeah.
Right.
How about this? Now what happens here, you can't really tell that says just ask anything. So go ahead and press that other press. Get that other press in there because you need to get that side right there. Okay. And really, we should have been able, since this is a medium, you should have been able to get it in 2 presses, but it's okay. Make sure you get that little 6 section over here. And
This is the second. This is the first.
Right. And
And
you have this printer at home.
I do.
And so now it's going to be, okay, I got to optimize my design where I do not design no words whatsoever should ever go past that little dotted line that says print safe area. But yeah, go ahead and press that up so you can make sure the technique is right.
Okay.
And you got the buddy system at home. You got a 24-inch printer. It's time to make it do what it do.
Yeah, all of us got it. We got to give them the work.
You got it?
Girls.
All right.
So I found this paper less expensive than Uline, and it's free shipping.
Where's that?
Zorro, and they do net 30.
Yep. I have Zorro. I didn't know Zorro had this paper.
I got mine from Zorro.
Okay, well then that's why
50 pack of the 36 by 48.
And is it the same weight? Do you know what the weight is? It's a 50 pound?
Yes, I copied everything.
Okay, perfect.
and I made
Perfect.
sure. So yeah, and then they have coupons, so I think I was able to get 10% off.
Let's go. Yeah.
ZORO.com.
Just one
Net
off.
30.
Yes, and it helps you build business credit too. So y'all go to Zorro.com. If you have your EIN and especially make sure your EIN, your business address, your business phone number is all consistent with your business bank accounts, because this is going to help you build credit. So when I was doing some of my other projects, they have tools there like drills. I get my X-Acto knives from there. Like I get those big kits of like 10 to 20 X-Acto knives at a time because we go through them. Box cutters. I'm trying to think of what else did I buy from there. Drill bits.
They have a lot of stuff like Uline.
Right.
But cheaper.
Definitely. And sometimes I'll find things cheaper from there than at Lowe's. Really? It just depends. It's certain products. What you do, like if I'm looking for a drill, I'll look at all their products and then I'll compare it to Lowe's, and I'll find one that's like $20 cheaper than the Lowe's. And it's because basically that particular SKU they might be trying to get rid of, and then I'll get the deal and use the coupon. Use the coupon, and then I get it cheaper from Lowe's. And it has free shipping, so that's great too.
Yeah.
Sharon says that shirt looks so good. Let's go. Marcia, you talking about your shirt, and then we're about to see another shirt that's about to blow your mind.
You're gonna see the right way and the wrong way.
No, it's not. It's not the wrong way. We just gotta optimize our design.
This is what I was talking about, how it feels like with the printer that the ink doesn't come off, which you explained yesterday.
And the thing is, it's the type of paper. So this type of paper, the reason why it was skidding across like that too is because the ink sits on the surface of the paper like that. So and I can see from the transfer. And this is everybody's thing is, oh, there's no ink on the paper. Oh, you know what? Hold it up there.
Okay.
There's no ink on the paper. Like, it doesn't matter. There's a lot of ink on that paper. And as long as the ink on the shirt looks good, just worry about that. That's not even my paper. It's not a paper that I vouch for or anything, but I'm just saying in general, like, let's focus on the right things. Do we have a quality product? Do we have a consistent product? Can we get this thing out in a timely manner? And can we charge what we want to charge for this so that it is profitable and worth our time and energy? Let's worry about that part. And everything else is a sales gimmick.
This one is your paper.
Yo, that looks good. Let's hold it up over there. Show them. That looks amazing. Yes, let's go.
That needs to go in the shop.
Let's go. Shop.
I have to make one when I get home the right way. Get in the
right
line.
And then now you know how to
I have
tile.
adjustments.
Now you know how to split the template, how to tile with the 24-inch splitter. And like even having that 24-inch splitter, y'all, is so helpful because you know exactly how much overlap you need. It's it's going to be able to make your life easier, thus give you your time back. You trying to get up high?
Yeah.
Do you need me to? I mean, I'm not much taller, but I'm sure I got a couple of inches where I can.
I just want to take some pictures of it with the jig in it, so somebody.
Now, if there's a crate right there, turn that crate upside down and step on it. We're gonna, you already know we're gonna make it happen over here. Look, asking you shall receive. It wasn't that appearing on everything that happened tonight. We just made all kind of stuff happen.
Yes.
TMP Custom says, now I wish I was still there. Oh, we miss you, boo. So TMP Customs was here with us yesterday at the workshop. But hey, It still is. All you got to do, matter of fact, just use that. You know what? Make it a cutoff shirt. Like cut off the top, make it like a, or cut off the bottom, roll it up. Yeah, roll it up and tie it up at the bottom or something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's it. It looks good.
Okay, I do like it.
It looks really
And I
good.
can't.
With your brains on there, with your brain pattern that you made today, your first time making a pattern.
And I did.
Yes,
and
go,
I
show
did.
them the brain pattern. Show them the up close and personal of the brain
Up close
pattern.
and brain
Yes,
pattern,
so-
the scientific.
And what template number is this one?
It's 205.
Yes,
It is
look,
205 Black History.
look at the
You
brain.
see
Y'all see the
brain?
brain? Y'all see the
With the
brain?
numbers in there, with the scientific.
Uh-huh. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So
Okay.
next month, I'm committed to learning and making my first all over t-shirt.
Let's go.
And Tuesday-
Say it a little bit louder. Say it a little bit louder because we got this recorded right now.
Come to the
Yeah,
front.
we pick.
Yes,
We
go
pick,
on.
and I want to see some content. I want to see you recording it. Just even if you're making like a TikTok or a quick little YouTube video, make a video of it because y'all, this is stuff. If y'all make a little video now, don't just take a picture. More attention, you making a video. Take a little video and show like going around it. Y'all could have also, while the press was going
Before
up,
and after.
made a little video.
Yeah,
Content.
I do
Content.
I do
Yeah.
TikTok to my embroidery. So I
Look
do
at
that.
it. So it's just an opportunity.
I should have did that.
Matter of
You
fact,
didn't
go
even
get
think
your
about
print.
it.
Go put it back on the press. Go get your print and act like you lifted it off and make a little video. Look, yeah. All right, listen, you two. I'm tired. Listen, I know we have been on here for quite some time. Can y'all still hear? Yep, y'all can still hear. I see the volume on, but the volume's off on the phone. I'm so excited for everything that's coming up. It's sometimes the overwhelm happens because we have so much great in store that we make ourselves nervous thinking about the greatness. So just be confident in the greatness. I get caught up in this too. It's not just y'all, it is me as well. But I want you to know that you're worth it and you're already there. You already earned it. You already deserve it. It's already yours. It's written. If God gave you the vision, he gave you every last tool to, if God gave you the vision, he already provided. He gave you that provision. Listen, he's already given you the tools. He's already given you all the resources that you need in abundance to have the abundance that you really desire. Okay? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all dearly. And until another time, where this forehead ain't so greasy and I ain't so sleepy. Listen, I love y'all. Let's give them my buys, y'all. Y'all go, look at the camera right there. Bye. Good night, y'all. Good night.